Hello folks, good evening, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Friday, another weekend. Sorry I'm a little bit late, I was... took a while to get back. Hey McSky, thank you very much for the 34 months sub, nice. You enjoy some Among Us. Remember, don't be sus. Hey Skimmy. No TTS, Sag. No TTS, what? Didn't the sound come through? Oh, for God's sake. I heard that. Oh, bollocks. For God's sake. What the pissant crap is going on now? It's all the bloody problem, isn't it? Hang on. Let's try re-rolling this. Hang on. If I stop the music. Why? Why? It's like, what? Why? Come on, why the balls? Every once in a while it does this, and I have no idea why it does this. Because I can hear it. If I can hear it, why can't you hear it? Hang on. Mixer, show in mixer, alert box is there, properties, advanced, browser settings. Okay, let's try this again, shall we?
Our special agents have gained information about something that could change the history of humanity.
Yo, Captain.
How loud was that, by the way?
Salute, I'm running out of things to write here. So
yeah, it was quite loud, I can imagine.
Some Among Us it is.
See if I can get that to work on properties. Monitor and output. Let's try this again.
Our special agents have gained information about something that could change the history of humanity.
I'm supposed to be able to hear what's happening right now, even though I cannot.
Running out of things to write here. So active
Why do you do this to
some
me?
Among Us it is. Neminal.
Why? Perfect, but I can't hear it. It may be perfect, but I cannot hear anything it's doing, so... Monitor only, mute output. You shouldn't be able to hear this now, only me, but you can hear it anyway. I can't hear it at all. You can't hear that, okay. Hang on, let me try something here. Properties, advanced, browser settings.
Our special agents have gained information about something that could change the
now
history
you can hear
of humanity.
Yo, Captain.
Okay, good.
Running out of things to write here. So active lurking in some Among Us it is.
There we go.
Neminal.
God damn. There we go. Right, anyway. We'll carry on with some Pathfinder now that that's sorted. Ah, I wish it wasn't that. I wish it was like. I just wish, you know. I have wishes. Hey, Mort. Grr. We will carry on with Pathfinder. Where last time we actually managed to finish that. Enjoy, McSky. Like I said, don't be sus. It's Gers, G-I-R. Can't wait till tomorrow seeing Sister and Family, the new Pepega. Nice, Pepega, what's up? Oh, it would be, isn't it? Yeah. It's Ger, capital G-I-R. Man, if I can find a link for Ger. If I can find a link of the... There you go, this is literally where it's from. I think. Hang on one sec. Yeah, that's where Gur comes from. Yeah, that's where Gur comes from. It's amazing. Right, anyway, we are back in Pathfinder, where last time we got back from our 6 months in the Abyss. And we have 6 months of Crusade paperwork to be catching up on. Ivu's all big again. We've spoken to Anivia, Anivia's wife, and the Queen have all gone to Iz. It's not stupid, it's advanced! So I think we're just going to do a bunch of paperwork right now. Let's see what the Crusade affairs have been in the last 6 months of me not being here right now. What has happened in 6 months? How horrible is everything in the world? The Blessing of Bastet. Demons assuming the form of cats infiltrating Desna are affronted to the Assyrian goddess Bastet. Her priests are ready to set out for the World Wound to watch over the sacred animals of their goddess and expose who dare steal their appearance. Energy points income increases by 5. Oh yeah, we set this up several years ago, like several months ago. A rough-looking Pathfinder with an inconspicuous face appears out of nowhere. He raises his hands, indicating that he comes in peace. He hands you a letter. Commander, I have requested an urgent meeting. My situation is desperate. Only your intervention can save my daughter and me. You can find me in the usual place. Since a disability prevents me from coming to you, I am counting on you. We have spoken already, Villahilor. It's fine. You get a Sturmgewehr, and you get a Sturmgewehr. Everyone gets a Sturmgewehr. Inquisitor Tobliota, we've spoken with you already. Okay, we've done all this, Tamara. Oh, good. Right, now let's see what we have to do here. Events ongoing. Report. The Galarian slaves rescued by the commander and Lushanira are infinitely grateful. They are ready to get even with the demons with weapons in hand. Okay. Report. Thanks to the power of the Wardstone residing in Dresden, the demon siege was much less bloody than it could have been. Enough soldiers survived in the citadel to form a fighting detachment that is now awaiting the commander's orders. Good. And a wounded dragon. During the exploration of the catacombs under an ancient temple, soldiers have come upon a heavily wounded dragon. Someone had been putting the poor creature through agonizing torture for years, driving it mad. The officers are uncertain of what to do with the creature. Okay. I'm not a dragon, so I can't do that one. So we can either end the dragon's suffering, which gives us 9,000 leadership points, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that much. We have to push on to the next. Maybe we have 2 rank ups to do as well. We can rank up diplomacy, and we can rank up diplomacy quite a bit, it looks like, and we can rank up military as well. Okay, wounded. So we can't do 9,000 leadership isn't much. Kill the dragon and give the organs to the alchemist. 100 energy points is fine. We don't need that. Send healers to the dragon. We get a bunch of finance points, and it's a good thing. Or we can subdue the dragon, and instead of anyway, we're just enslaving the dragon. Gives us 1 fallen dragon. See ya, Skimmy. Have a good one. Stinky. 9,000 leadership points. 7,500 finance points. How do you on finance points? We have 7,500 finance points. It's not a bad call. It's not a bad call. Let you know we're going to pay somewhere. Nice, nice. Yeah, but we will heal the dragon. We will heal the dragon. Get a considerable amount of money for it. Priests and druids heal the dragon in body and mind with their magic. The poor thing is still weak and cannot fight, but he wants to repay his saviors for their kindness. He's revealed the location of his treasures in the hopes that gold will help the Crusaders. Thank you very much. We've made cash. Cash money. Right. What are the others we have? We have Xanthir's experiments. Nope. Studying the unusual crystal. The crystal the commander came upon holds many secrets. Experts on magic and relics may be able to shed some light on some of them. We will do that. We will study the Mahindran crystal. Xanthir is swarm, yeah. So if you wanted to do Swarm Path, you needed to do this ages ago. You needed to do this before the Abyss. I think the moment where you pick your Abyss, your post-Abyss thing happens at that time when you're basically Iomedae and Nocticula tell you to pick a thing. That's when you can pick Swarm, if you've done all the preconditions. And Swarm has a lot of preconditions. It's the hardest path to get onto. Relics, we can do Nemerius' Burning Brand as a relic we can deal with as well. But Diplomacy is going to be ranked up at the moment, so Diplomacy is going to be busy for the time being. Command, Glory to the Heroes, increases morale. Our morale is already maxed out, I assume. Yep, morale is maxed out. Army, we can get some Preachers, increases... Oh, we'll do that one. We'll definitely do that, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the increases our recruits trainable unit by 7% for 20 days. I don't think I've got anything else that requires leadership. Leadership is ready to rank up anyway. Religious Feast. Rank up is both military and diplomacy. So we'll rank up diplomacy and we'll rank up military. And we will do Preachers to increase our recruitment for 7% for 20 days. Okay, so that's the paperwork done. Way less paperwork than I thought. How's the map? The map is going. There's stuff over there. I'm assuming we can now push on to these other areas over here. Campaign stuff. Okay, so we have 60 Yama Azatas. 60. Bloody hellfire. Okay. Whew. Oh my god. I was wondering where the hell my armies have gone. I was like, where the hell sits in a Shy and Tector Silverhill? Where the hell are Shy Boys and Tector's Protectors? Oh god, my heart. Okay. So their armies have gone, unfortunately. It looks like their armies are no longer here. Which means I have to start our armies from scratch. We need to make hardened veterans. Which means we can build something. Dresden? Can we build something in Dresden? Hang on. Map campaign. Manage Dresden. We can probably build something in Dresden to get new buildings. Build. Arsenal, Hall of Glory, Hall of Strategy, Hospital, Mercenary Guild, Military Academy, Pathfinder Society, Large Sanctuary, Shelter, Smithy, Training Grounds, Watchtower. Because the Spellcaster's Lodge gives us the Church Guards, the main barracks is giving us Shield Bearers, the Stables is giving us the Hedge Knights, the Archery Range is giving us the Marksmen. That gives us, what's that? That gives us Logistics and energy point increase. Shelter gives us more corruption stuff. Mercenary Guild increase. Main Hall of Champions. Lets us build hardened veterans, Knights of Ozem, Arcanists, Dragon Slayers, Shifters, Blood Rages, and Honor Guards, if available. So I need to build that. I need 2,250. I have... Okay, how many to buy? I need what? Say 1,250. I need to spend 30,000 gold? Really? Take that. Build a main hall of champions. Okay, that's a big place. Okay. Main hall of champions. We'll put that there. Had I known, I would have messed things around. Whatever. I'll put you there. Can I move things around? I can't move. Okay. That's going to take what? It's going to take 7 days to build. Okay. Yeah, my marksmen and nuclear weapons. Hey, Eclectic. Unfortunately, the army they seem to have taken my army with them, so I've got to start my armies from scratch again. Okay, so let's go back to the campaign. Crusader Army 1. You can take that. You can drop that off. Anyway, wait. Swap over to that one. Marksman. Oh, fine, whatever. Fine General. There you go. Sits in a Shy. How do I pick you? I like to pick you, Liz. Oh, 3 days. Okay, they're not ready yet. Okay, 3 days before they're ready to be deployed. Fine. Put that there. Bring you back here. Okay, so that's one army going to get done at least. Let's start hiring. Am I out of financial points already? Hang on, how much financial points have I got? 2. Okay, 2. Okay, really? 25,000 finance points. I guess all of them. Yes, all of them. Grab all that. Grab all of these. We can't hire these right now, but we will eventually. Once we get in 3 days' time, once Sesuna Shy and Tector Silverhill are okay. This army here can pick up some more champions. These are Curiousers. Pick up the champions. What are these? These are Sorcerers. These are Raiders. These are the Curiousers. We can't afford them. Okay, buy new resources then. Give me 10,000. There, take those. Okay, so we have a couple of armies now at least. I lost like 3 armies to King Godfrey's World War II. Had to delay long enough to build it. 1 left. Yeah, I lost 2 good armies to that. 1 amazing army and 1 army, but still. Sets in the Shy Boys and Tector's Protectors. Thankfully the generals are still around, but we need to build up our armies again. Thankfully this army is already going to be pretty damn strong, although it's not going to have the 500 marksmen we had before. Okay, so Rebust, past inspection. Reduction losses, help the outcasts, cutting costs, demonstration of mercy, trade with witches, blessing of Bastet. Okay, good. Okay, now we can actually have a rest, I think. Now we can actually properly just rest and relax for a bit. And actually have a full 8 hours of rest. We'll go into the spell book, make sure everyone's spell book is appropriately full. We're not missing any points here. You don't care any about you. Oop, there's one available slot there for you. You... Oh, you can have your level... Oh yeah, you level up loads, didn't you? 7, 8, and 9 spells. Couple more heals. What's Creeping Doom? Creeping Doom summons 4 centimeter swarms. It's literally useless because of poison. You do poison damage, which is literally useless. Take a couple of greater restorations while you're at it. Level 8. 2 critical wounds. And take a resurrection. Animal shapes. You change the form of every ally in an area into large bear. Everyone becomes a bear. You're a bear, you're a bear, you're a bear, everyone's a bear. Greater restos. Yeah. And you get mass heal. Elemental swarms, winds of vengeance. Foresight. And take another mass heal, I guess. Okay, you don't need anything new. You've got everything you need. You... Honestly, what I'm going to do with you is actually going to lower that down by 1. And that by 1. Take a couple of expedition retreats. Because it'd be very helpful for you to be faster moving. Especially because it lasts a minute per level, so it lasts enough time. You don't need this anymore, or that, because we do mass versions of all of it now. So just take more magic missiles, and another mirror image. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There you go. Mass. Cat's Grace, Mass Bear's Endurance. So 2 Mass Bear's Endurance, 2 Mass Cat's Grace. You have 1 Phantasmal Putrefaction. Here we have 1 Shadow Conjuration Greater, 1 Mass Invisibility, a couple of Legendary Proportions, and a bunch more Phantasmal Killers. You have 1 Dragonkind 3, 1 Sea Mantle, and several Phantasmal Killers, and here you have basically just a ton of weirds. Basically just loads of weirds. Because that's what you're for. You have everything you need. You don't get any slots, and you are all full up anyway. Okay, right. Let's have an actual rest then.
The world is full of wonder.
Before I rest, do I want to sort by price in descending order? Does any of this stuff wants to go to anyone we already know and own? Feral charges a short bow, never mind. Light pick, vibrant dissolver. Faith Bearer is a holy scimitar. Charred Bulwark is a heavy shield. What are you using as a heavy shield? You're using Immaculate Petal, which makes total sense, I guess. You're using your brother's shield. I guess that I'm okay with that. Sunstroke, did you have a... Oh, we considered getting you a new weapon, didn't we? Price and Descending. You can't use the Heavy Flail, it's a Scimitar. Belt of the Venerated Champion. Numerian Greatsword. With only +3, +4. Falchion. Whenever this +4 bleed falchion confirms a critical hit on an already bleeding enemy whose hit points are below 80, instantly kills the enemy. A lot of conditions there. Banshee's Heart. The Glaive. Full plate of Spell Nullify. What are you using as full plate? Adamantine +3. It looks better for you anyway. Speed composite +3. That can get sold. Second chance. No one's going to use youth. That can probably get sold as well. Unavoidable drill. Fearless Vanguard. Fixed Obsession. Again, probably can get sold. Spellbreaker. No one's going to use a Tower Shield. Beacon of Carnage is a +4 breastplate. No one's going to use that. Gravesinger. +2 honestly can get sold as well. Cold Bite +2. That can get sold too. Aspect of the Asp. Shortbow. Guardian Shield. Demonic Shadow. Stormlord's Resolve. Another Mighty Fist +3, no, fine. Eye for an Eye, Shortbow, no. Light Armor, no, fine. Chainmail of Dragonfly, no. A lot of this stuff can get sold. A lot of it can be sold, frankly. Raises Armor +. Put that in there. Demonic Resentment, a couple of Rings of Evasion. Hierarchy of Scholarship, +3 Hamaki. What are you using as armor? Are you using anything for armor? No, you're not. Because you don't need the bonus to Arcana stuff. It's coming from Eldritch Scholar, so you don't need the bonus to Arcana. Yeah, +5 competence bonus to Arcana checks, you don't need that. +3 ring, +4 armor, wind breath, carapace, +2. Like a lot of stuff can get, a lot of stuff could just get sold. I mean, frankly, I wish you could just give it to my army. You know, it's like, don't need to sell it, just give it to the army. I love that I have a. Okay, we have 2 Immaculate Petals now. That doesn't make sense. They shouldn't have been upgraded into the other one. Small Sextant, Dairon's Gift, Small Harp, Map of the Unknown Lands. Breastplate that can get sold. The Reach. Breastplate +2 that can get sold. Jaws of the Jackal. Shortbow of Code, The Malady. Longsword of Right, Course of Coercion, Radiance. I think that gets upgraded again. I'm not sure how. I'm going to bring that with me because I think that gets upgraded. I just don't know how, where or how. Kapow, Muscle Warmer, Ring of Red Strings Crusaders Ring, Iron Prayer, Icebreaker. +1, wow. Sell that too. Eluding Target. Can get sold. Those can get sold, to be honest. Tower Shield, no one's going to use that. Might have the wearer of this cloak is under a rage effect, no one's going to use that. Okay, there you go. We'll sell all this bunch of stuff. Then we'll have a rest. Give me... not in. Streets it. Streets, rest, then we start clearing out some quests then. We start clearing out some quests. Mainly, we have to do Wings of Change because we have to progress our mythic path. We gotta bring Darren over there. We gotta take Regil to the outpost. We gotta deal with the bladesmith somewhere. We gotta start doing all the quests here. We gotta capture all the regions and develop all the aspects. So the armies are actually going to be on the march now. Our Crusade armies will actually be marching.
Adventures are exciting.
Right. Gars. Show me what you have. Bulk Cell. Icebreaker. Not Radiance. That can go. There you go. A good 92,000. Well, good 100,000 give or take. Good. Price and Descending. Hammer of Ruin. Disembowler. Oh yeah, is it Radiant Elder Flaming Light Mace was one of the things I was considering getting for Social. It's a +5 Elder Flaming, which means they bypass fire resistance. Again, so 17 to 32. 17 to 32 against 11 to 23. The Cold Iron is irrelevant. You know what? You know what? Take it. Take it. We'll drop Sunstroke. 88 for you, but now you're going to get a crazy... It's only a light mace, but... It glows, it hits hard. There's 1d6 plus 11 plus another 1d6 positive, which people don't resist, and plus 1d6 fire, but it's Elder Fire, which bypasses resistance. Elder Flaming bypasses resistance or immunity. So you're actually hitting for the full damage on pretty much anything you're hitting. You're hitting for 3d6 plus 5. Well, 3d6 plus 11, because it's 5 plus 6. So 3d6 would be 3, 2, 18. 18 plus 11, 29. 3 plus 11, 14. And you have a plus 5 shield. Your AC is 36. All good. Good. Right. Rest we go.
Friendship lasts forever.
Go for a rest. No, don't close the damn door. Silly. Let us rest. Blazing Parfait. For the time being, I want something that increases skill checks just in case. So we can make Lucky Hand Sandwich now. Which is a plus 5 cooking bonus to all skill checks, and whenever you roll a skill check, you have advantage. Which is an insane dish. Conflagrant Taco. Plus 4 bonus cooking bonus to all ability scores for a day. Everyone gets plus 4 on all ability scores as a cooking bonus. It'll stack with pretty much anything you do. Sour Guts Broth is the least useful one. It just heals and removes all poison and disease effects. Mind Cleansing Tea. Plus 3 cooking bonus on saving throws and a plus 3 cooking bonus on attack and damage rolls against anomalies for a day. Again, not huge. These two are massive. I can do 2 of each. We'll save them for when we really need them. Right now I want a skill checks one. So we could do Demon Slayer Soup. But I don't need that right now. I bought these recipes at the DLC guy. The Chaplain of the Midnight Isles DLC. He had these 4 recipes to buy. And then we found these ingredients somewhere. Someone sold. I think it might have been the One-Eyed Devil who sold them. We still have yet to find all this stuff though. Luminous Herb, Axis Crystals, Blue Honey, and Disturbing Spices. We don't know where these are. I want skill check 1. Which is what? Skullberry Pie? No. Cheese Crostata? No. Mulled Wine. Plus 4 cooking bonus to skill checks for a day. There we go. We'll do that. So you're cooking. With you backing up. That's fine. Then you're doing the Scroll of True Seeing Communal. Might as well, yeah, we'll keep it going. Keep on doing that. Rest up. When I feel like I'm struggling with the desire to do evil, I look at the stars or the clouds. I like it when the clouds are in the shape of something else, like a castle, a mountain, a fat, fluffy rabbit. Oh, Aru, you're properly pure good now. Like I said, if I was doing my other playthrough, she'd be my party in a heartbeat. But actually, properly chaotic good now. Completely ascended, fully ascended succubus. Fully okay, completely fine, healed up. Ascending succubus. Yep, you are now fully ascended. Has Wendy changed your pad at all to indicate she's romantic stays over? She hasn't actually, not that I've noticed. Although we're currently not shacked up. She's taking a bit of a moment to, because she's no longer crazy like sex machine. Okay, has anything changed here before we go out into the Oh, speaking of which, before I get... No, that disappears again. Why does it do that every sodding time? Stop doing that. Fire Blast. That is what? That's... Courageous Defender, choose Companion. That's fine. Right, okay. So my current... I've got a DR 17. Right, Crusade Affairs. Let's see, anything new here? Or can we just move on? Cool, nothing new. Go to the campaign real fast. Make sure that the army... We know for a fact that the armies have still, what? Yeah, 2 days, 14 hours before we can assign anyone. You'll get... Setsuna Shai will go to this one here, and Tector Silverhill will go to the other one. Okay, right, so back out. Let's go to the court and see what they want from us there, because I want to push on with my mythic quest, my mythic path. Let's go on. Let's just, now that we've accepted our powers and committed to become an Azata, might as well go whole hog, right? And actually fully become one. And fully get the blessings of Elysium. And get some kick-ass last powers. Right. Go over here. We have life bonding friendship, which is giving us seize the moment. Careful, you say go whole hog in this world, people just wrong with the spell.
It's my time to
Exactly.
shine.
Tremendous court. Yeah, we'll take this bunch. Let's see how this works out. What is happening here in the court? Joyful excitement reigns over the island. Why? Your decisions allowed both of you and the Free Crusaders to follow the path of goodness and freedom. Oh, Regel's had a check-in already. We know that we're in severe trouble with the Hell Knights right now. The Free Crusaders are busy with hundreds of things at once. You hear songs, merry scuffling, bursts of laughter and toasts. Aranka dances in place, humming a cheerful song. She seems to be composing it as she goes along, weaving in fragments she hears around her, and her song includes the lines like "Glory to the Halflings" and "This venison stew is overcooked." Noticing you, she stops singing and cheerfully exclaims, "Commander! Ivu, you're finally back!" Well now, where's everyone? Come quickly, gather around. I need to brag about how Chandra and I punched all the nasty demons in their horned heads back in the abyss. Ivu sniffs the air. Oh, look who's here! Dragonlings, the ones you helped hatch. Wait, what? Use the power of Elysium to awaken the eggs of the evil dragon Devara. I did? I guess I did. And here I am, remember me? Charming Minx, straight from the abyss. I promised I'd find you, and I did. In the abyss you saved Charming Minx, a runaway Kitsune slave. Good to see you, Commander. How are you? Is anything left of the abyss? We might want to go there once to blow off steam. Once to blow off some steam. Or twice. Just look at Ivu. She's grown so big. Commander, what are you feeding her? Can you have some too? Or maybe we could just feed it to Scaranthal and his treants. Just imagine. Gigantic walking trees. They could carry entire detachments into battle. Listen up, everyone. Chandra and I, and all sorts of our friends, went into the abyss. It was very scary and gross, and everyone was super mean. They all wanted to lie to us, or trick us, or kill and eat us. Some demons even kidnapped me. But Chandra came and saved me, and then we defeated a whole bunch of nasty demons and came back. We are very brave heroes, but don't forget that brave heroes also love sweets. A joyful clamor answers Ivu's speech. Aranka claps her hands. What an interesting story, Ivu. I'm so glad you're back. How have things been going in my absence? I don't know if you've heard, but after you left, we were kicked out of Dresden. They said it was for our own good as well as the common good. It was hard for the Free Crusaders to live among the unfree ones. Well, I don't know about our strict, well-trained paladin friends, but it definitely worked out the best for us. We didn't have to look at their long faces anymore. Aranka snorts. In your absence, dear Commander, we mastered a new tactic. We regularly hold joint military exercises with our allies, the Halfling warriors. They charge from hidden positions in the crowns of our quickwoods. We're learning to pretend to be an ordinary grove so we can trap unsuspecting demons. It was us mimics who came up with the idea. We are true masters of tactics, but demons don't go in because they aren't suspicious. Quite the opposite. They see a grove growing in the middle of the world wound, but how could a grove grow there? They fly over to investigate and then we let them have it. Has anyone seen Early Sunset here recently? Yes, he briefly stopped by. He said he needed to find you and that he'd come back after you'd returned. What an odd creature he is. He surely is. I wonder where he is and what he's up to. I bet my tail will meet him again too. Wait, no. I don't want to lose my little tail. Did anything unusual happen in my absence? The island experienced a few minor quakes, but nothing serious. We all felt a surge of power and thought it must have something to do with you. Ilks and I confirmed and decided it must have been a special connection to you. It must have a special connection to you, much like Ivu. She grows with your power, and the island also changes because of it. I was happy to see all of you. Now I must go. Chandra, wait. Aranka slaps herself in the forehead. I was so excited to see you return from the abyss that I forgot to tell you something important. We recently had a dream. A prophetic one to be sure. In that dream, our island learned to fly. Not just to hover or float, but true flight. It followed you like a dog on a leash. Not like a doggy, but like me, Ivu pouts. By the way, having your own little dragon is way better than having your own flying island. But having both an island and a dragon is even better, no? It's very convenient if you ask me. Chandra, you can always return to the island to rest and recover from the filth of the world wound. And you can fly behind and help you if you need it. Here's the thing, Chandra. I think you should listen carefully to yourself. Perhaps you can figure out how to steer the island. Just in case, I'll tell the sculptors to stop working on the equestrian statues prancing along the edge. If the island starts to fly, they'll all fall off. Wait for news. Okay, so we're just waiting for things to happen? Is this safe sleep anywhere in the world? OP? I don't know. It hasn't usually been. Sleeping here hasn't usually been a safe sleep. Young Crusader. Scarenthal.
How cute!
Young Crusaders, Cavalry Sculptors. So there's the edible statue of Calabacus. Young Woundworm. Hello, Young Woundworm. Dragons clearly recognize you and show their teeth in friendly grins. Anything with you? Okay, so we're just waiting for stuff to happen, I think. Kale, 5 knives.
No time for idling. With grace?
Okay, I think we're good. Welcome back. Were you ejected? Were you the imposter? Were you just way too sus? Soon we will train the cultists like this, and they'll start to shy away from every chair and bed they see. Right. Area exit to the real world. Back to the existence of the world. I ejected myself, you could say. Ooh. Jester playing, huh? Right, so what do we got to do here? We have to head back to Chili Creek to see what the hell's happening over there. So that's basically. We have to go find the Shrine of Pelura. We have to go to the Ineluctable Prison. We have to find the Discipline of Nightmares. We have to find Queen Galfrey. We have to go to the Dragon Burial Ground. We have to help Jernaw in Chili Creek. We have to find Captain Sealkind. We have to wait for news. Then we have to. Yeah, okay. So let's have a look at the map here. Hell Knight's Outpost. We got to go there with Regil. Some demon armies. Dragon Burial Ground. We have to go there to deal with the dragons. Bunch of armies around here. Spin of Nightmare's Den over there. Legacy of the Ancients solving the puzzles. Bladesmith's Workshop is there. Is over there. Closed portal to the Ineluctable Prison. Closed portal to the Ineluctable Prison. They were playing the other roles and I was guesser and guessed wrong. Whoops. Trap for the other. Gotta take Daeron there. Actual Ineluctable Prison, but some with the actual open gate, I think. Okay, so let us. What do we have here? We have Call to Arms. Adds units to the armies with a total value of 750 times mythic rank. Unit type is chosen randomly from the units that are already present in the army. Recovery times 15 days. Okay. Mighty Tempest. All units in the target army take 16d6 times mythic rank physical damage. Replenish. Recover the general's energy for 10 times mythic rank points. So that's currently, what, 80? Mark of Terror. Receives minus 12 penalty to morale for a day. To all units gain a plus 9 to saving throws for a day. All units in the target army gain plus 1 bonus to attack for every 1,000 finance points in the Crusade Treasury, maximum plus 10. Lasts 3 days. Damn. That's pretty damn good, actually, not gonna lie. Mass Teleportation moves the target army to a point in the global map that is occupied by enemies. Okay. Song of Deceiving Thicket. Attacks of all enemy units in the armies receive a 50% miss chance. Effects last for 2 days. All enemy units in all armies. Okay. Party to teleportation. Okay, so first things first. We're gonna spend a point doing this on Crusader Army again. Let's move Crusader Army 1 over here. We will use Call to Arms on you. You get a bunch more Rosata, a bunch more Shield Bear. Oh, Nemo, you fool! I misplayed. Where was the last save? Because this is a very easy way to play that. This is a ridiculously easy way to play that. And I'm gonna do this again. Because all you do is basically, I create an army with nothing but marksmen, use that ability on it, we get 6,000 points worth of marksmen. Which immediately gives us so much damage. So we're gonna go straight into here. We'll click our way through everything and we'll just leave again because there's nothing else to be done. Leave here, do that. Click through all this, make sure we save after we're done. Because that would have saved us some time. Saving saves time. Right, click our way through all this. Click, 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 that, click, 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 that, click, 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 that, click, 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 good. Now, everyone back out. We're gonna use the are we gonna do normal buffs? I don't think we need to. Actually, one thing I want to do, a good point, is buff setup. Where is it? One of them has it. Where is it? Archmage armor. Ooh. You can Archmage armor yourself. That's cool that it lets you know it to do that. Archmage armor. Okay, so mage armoring isn't happening to anybody, but Archmage armor, you can specifically Archmage armor yourself because it specifically tells you to cast it on yourself. That's cool. Switch retreat as well. That lasts you for a minute per level, so you can use that on yourself as well from the get-go. Good. Again, I wish you could tell you to like use consumables. Could totally tell you to do that yourself, but fine. Right. Anyway, we're here. We will area exit. I'll hit then quick save, so I don't have to do this again. Quick save. Do this. Briefly split the army out to that one. Give me Crusade Army 3. Stop. I have 100. When I have 125. 425. Boom! Immediate crazy levels of damage. And you can go back in there and you can just go join up again. There you go. Immediate crazy levels of damage, because 425 marksmen will pretty much kill anything. They do insane levels of damage. 425 times 29 is a large number. Considering that times 2 is just under, is like, was it 850? Call to Arms. Adds units to the target army with a value of 750 times mythic rank. Not sure, I have no idea what gave that to me, but I'd have it. Right, let us now go back to doing this. We will teleport to Villaros Fort Outpost. There's someone on the road already? Damn. I guess they weren't expecting us to just teleport out. Okay, so everyone buff first. Are we gonna buff or are we gonna wait? Chief Soul. Hey, Chief Soul. Hang on.
No time
We don't have to buff you though. Although I'm kind of glad that Wendu's here. This is gonna be linked to Wendu's quest, I'm sure. Hop on. No, you don't. You hop on horse. You hop on that.
You are my favorite restless. I wonder why.
There you go. Alright, let's go talk Chief Soul. Slowly, barely moving, a formless figure shuffles toward you. When it finally draws near, you realize it's Chief Soul. But the state of him. The wound has desiccated him, drained him of his last vestiges of strength. His clothes are caked in blood, his eyes are glazed and rolling in his head, and black saliva trickles from his limply, gaping mouth. Wendell grabs her weapon. What would Sol be doing here? Is this an illusion? Some kind of trap? 1 second. Sol, what are you doing here? Sol stares at you for a while, as if he doesn't recognize you. But his awareness slowly sharpens. Commander, to Dresden. I'm going to Dresden. Need to gather rescue. Who does he want to rescue? The pack? My pack? Sol, do you know where my warriors are? Answer me, you old duffer. I'm gonna load. If it's gonna make me waste the teleport, I'm gonna load. You're alone? Where are the other mongrels? Shava, Melech, Hishler. They're all there. You know where Shava Melech's lair is? Sol gestures vaguely in the direction he came from. There. After a quick examination, Wendrock says bitterly, it's no use. His brains are fried from the heat. We need to get him to a healer in Dresden right away, or he won't last long. And I still need to question him properly. Okay, hang on. I'm going to load this up again. Just because I'm not going to waste a teleport. I'm not wasting a teleport if that's going to do things. We are, however, going to use the ability that we learned, that we just did, and basically go, you know what? Give me a separate army for you. You get to move briefly that way and stop. Super. Levels that. Get back over there. Rejoin the army. Good. Good. Right. We'll actually start moving. Ooh. What's ticking over? Oh, that's ticking over, isn't it? You're still wanting me to upgrade one of these places to a bloody. One of these places still wants to be upgraded to a. Yeah. Manage you. Let's have a look. Let's have a look around. One of you wants to be upgraded, basically. I think to the next tier up. What can you build that we haven't actually built yet? Not that we have anything. Garrison Hall of Champions, right? We can start increasing the garrison value of all these places. We need a lot of materials points for that, though. A lot of materials points for that. Right. Anyway, back to us. Right, start heading down, because eventually I'm gonna start walking to let's start walking over here. It'll take 1 day, 20 hours, whatever. Let's go. At some point it's gonna go, there you go, done. Hey Mort. That's Sol. Yeah, it's Sol. That saves us the teleport. I'll chat with you. So what are you doing here? You alone? Where his lair is? Right. Escort Sol to Dresden. We're going back. You need help immediately. Thank you. Sol coughs violently. Commander, you're the commander. Need to get to Dresden. There. We'll talk there. Talk to Sol in Dresden. By their nature, demons are not prone to keeping their promises. However, when it comes to serving their own interests, demons can be surprisingly consistent. Hey, Rook! I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. It's been a long time. It has been a long time. Let's have a drink. Right, let us go. Right. Talk to Wendu and Sol. The Sol is looking better. His wounds have been bandaged, his gaze is more lucid, and yet he's still not the same peaceful old man you left in Dresden. His haggard, pale face bears the mark of emaciation and death. The commander is back. So am I. I can't believe it. Stop wasting time. You need to know where my pack is, and don't even think about dying before telling us everything, old man. You have a chance to serve your tribe one last time. Don't squander it. What happened to the mongrels while I was gone? How have I been? Been not bad. Not bad. Been moving, been progressing, been going on. So let's out a wheezing heavy sigh. At first, nothing unusual. We were just living our lives. But then the whole tribe got stricken with something. It was like a disease. Your arms ache, your legs ache. It tears you from the inside. Nobody knew anything about it. And then one night, we all woke up. Sol thinks for a moment. Can't remember what came next. I remember opening my eyes. And then walking. Out the gate. A guard stops me. And I say, Lady Aniva's orders. He doesn't believe me. And I just grab him and... I don't remember, I really don't. Sol shakes his head as if trying to drive away the dark thoughts. Like a nightmare it was. I remember us walking a long way. I remember the white eyes of a demon. People screaming. It's sickening to remember. People screaming? Savamelech performed his ritual again? His communion? He gave you bloody meat in his poison? Yes. He fed them human flesh, and when that wasn't enough for some, he would sting them with his poison. Sol shudders. Those who survived became something else. Why were you wandering alone in the wound? Sol's face crumples as if he's about to cry. I'm old, weak, good for nothing, not even for being a demon slave. They poured blood down my throat, and still I couldn't get the power all our tribesmen got. So the demon just said, "Be gone, carrion, let the wound kill you. You're on your lashed legs all the same. Useless I am." You're not just useless, you're pernicious. You were a thorn on my side, Sol, and you even managed to become a nuisance to Savamelech. You found us and told everything. If I'd known you were this tough, I would have sent you out the demons long ago. Do you remember where Savamelech is holed up? Yes. There was ruins. Valley of Temples, she called them. Sol frowns as he searches his memory. He said something about a city hanging over a rift. An ancient city. The Valley of Temples has been revealed. I know that place. I heard about it from Hosilla. I saw it marked on maps. It's near Iz. A good hideout. A tangle of ancient ruins. You'll surely lose your way without a guide, but I can lead us through. I can pick up Savamelech's scent from a mile away. How are you feeling? Sol looks at his shaking hands. I'm done. Done, Commander. My service is over. He shed his poison makes us stronger, but my body can't take it. My time is short. If only I knew what my tribe will return, then I could lie down and die in peace. I'll bring your people back. Trust me. No one steals my pack and gets away with it. Those warriors belong to me, and anyone who tries to steal them will die a horrible death. Maybe you can't. Maybe there's no bringing them back anymore. Whoever's poisoned is poisoned forever. But seeing them before I go, even like that, would be a blessing. Quit yapping and save your strength. You still need to last long enough to witness me restoring your tribe to its true glory. I need you around so I can rub your nose in it, you old coot. Casting a gloomy, troubled look at Wendwog, Sol turns to you and Hess whispers, There's something else just gnawing at me. Please, Commander, find some time and come see the old man. We'll talk then. Let's see. What do you know? Commander, thank you for heeding my request. And just share my worries with you. Sol unleashed glances back at Wendwog, who is intently checking her equipment, and lowers his lisping voice almost to a whisper. What do you want to talk about? I wanted to express my concerns. I fear for Wendwog. She's not as stout and tenacious as she may seem. As she may seem? Wow. What do you mean? Wendwog is used to being tough. She thinks she can do anything, but she's just an ordinary young woman, albeit strong of heart. The loneliness she chose for herself hardened her, but it also made her brittle. I'm afraid the trials ahead might break her. Why do you care so deeply about her? She definitely doesn't like you very much. She is the hope of the tribe. She and you. Besides, I remember that feisty young lady as a tiny tot with big curious eyes who would always get in your hair to ask why rock scorpions are meanies and sting if you touch them. How could I forget it all, and look at only who she is now and not who she was? Believe it or not, her laugh was the most beautiful I've ever heard. What trials are you talking about? You know yourself what I'm referring to. Savamelech, our creator, our origin. How is one to oppose such a thing? The courage one must have to stand up to him, to become the slayer of their own progenitor. She will need a pillar. I hope you'll become one for her. Wendwog wanders in the darkness. She needs a light to walk toward. Wendwog is resilient. She can handle anything. That's the Wendwog you know. And I know a different one. She lost her mother as a child, and soon after, her father as well, our chief. It made her callous, pushed her away from everyone, filled her with suspicion and distrust. And from all that pain, her famed strength was born. She tormented herself on purpose to cultivate that strength and endurance. She never took a liking to anyone, never let anyone close to her heart. She was preparing herself for the day when everyone would leave her, like her father did. She was preparing to be alone. Thank you for telling me this. Take care of her. Talk to her. Don't make her go through this alone. No, Leo, I'm tapping that. Wendwog greets you with a servile bow. Mistress, how can I serve you? Let's talk. Sol said you needed my support. Bristling, the huntress scoffs aggressively and shakes her head. What support? What did the old sod tell you? Some tear-filled nonsense about me being a lonely little girl? Stop listening to that old fart. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm a warrior. I don't need any support. Fine, as you wish. If you change your mind, I'm always listening to listen. No, don't push Wendu. Wendu doesn't like getting pushed. Good to know. Now stop trying to get under my skin. She huffs, relief plain on her face. Okay, let's go. Can we go out? Can we go out? Can we go back to being like going where we wanted to go? Hopefully.
So exciting!
Let's actually just leave now. Okay, so now we can probably teleport to there. Middle Earth Fort Outpost. Stop trying to get into my skin. Babaka! No, you have no idea. You have no idea. Very much so. Oh, no. Do not make me have to walk back to Dresden, please. Hello? Crusader. Brother, sisters, I have been having a vision. I see her. I see the holy martyr. There she is, standing before me as if she were alive. Just like in her sacred image. Oh, it's Ember's stuff. A dirty, exhausted fighter in rusted armor grabs his finger at Ember, staring at her so intently that his eyes seem to almost bulge out of their sockets. Hey, Toil, look over there. It's definitely her. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, I see her too. And who's that next to her? Is that the commander? A heavyset female tiefling with broken horns and a convict brand on her cheek takes a hesitant step towards you. Yes, it's them. I swear by the holy tears of the martyr, it's really them. Terta, the bricklayer who once stormed into your room to tell you Ember had been abducted, looks at you and know, oh, it's the cultists. It's the reformed cultists. What are you talking about? I'm not a vision. I'm alive. Instead of answering, Toil falls on her knees before Ember, and the others follow her example. No, like they're like a band of cultists that Ember made like redeemed. Like Ember basically like converted cultists back to good, because Ember is like goodness personified. What are you doing? Stand up. Stand up now. Ember's amazing. I love Ember. We'll do whatever the Holy Martyr asks of us. Terta, what are you doing here? You spared me before, although I deserve nothing but death. After that, I vowed to dedicate the life you gave me to spread the teachings of our little preacher among the people. Fortunately, I was not alone. Where are you going? Now it's 5. No, I'm not going to do that. We are going to the unholy altar of Baphomet, the one shattered by the tears of our Ember the Righteous. The surviving Templars, led by the demon Thasgaroth, Thasgaroth, if you want to go Welsh with it, Thasgaroth, decided that it was time to repair it and start offering up sacrifices again as she was no longer there. They started with our former cultists. They keep them captive and kill them one by one. We don't abandon our own people. We're going to free them and shatter the altar into dust while we're at it, along with the demon and his minions. I won't lie to you, Commander. We could really use some help, but we have no time to gather reinforcements. Every hour we delay could mean a death sentence for one of our brothers and sisters. If you and the preacher decide to help us, we will be grateful till the end of our days. If not, well, we'll somehow have to handle it on our own. We'll help. We will help, won't we? Who are you? We call ourselves the Redeemed Brotherhood. Who we are? Toil scratched the brand on her cheek with gnarled fingers. The short answer is we're all scum. Convicts, deserters, looters, even a few former cultists. Those who heard our Saint Ember's preaching, oh, she's not going to like that, and decided it wasn't too late to do something better with our lives than throw them into the abyss. Not all of us were lucky enough to see her in the flesh, of course, but those who heard her sermons passed on her words to others. We even collected her teachings and turned them into a book. Our thinking was, though Ember herself may be gone, well, we all thought she was gone, her words would live on. They continued to spread and save those who were lost. Oh, this is... Ember, you are the atheist here, and they're turning you into a god. I didn't say anything special. There's the simple things everyone knows. Not everyone, it seems. Or perhaps they do know, but they don't know what to do with the knowledge. That's how people are. We need even the simplest truths explained to us so we can begin to live by them. I used to be a miscreant too, before I got a chance to mend my ways. Gods be praised for giving us a second chance. Don't say God, no, for God's sake. The gods are far away. Better praise the people who help each other drag themselves out of the dirt. Oh, they're following, they're properly following Ember stuff. Once there were enough of us, we had the strength to fight back. So that's what we do now. We fight them everywhere we meet them. We didn't go with the Queen. We decided someone should stay and keep an eye on the city and the surrounding area. Turns out that we did the right thing, since we met you here. Why are you calling Ember the Holy Martyr? I'd worship Ember God. You can make a religion out of this. Pretty much, yeah. Everyone knows Ember perished in the Abyss along with the commander and her other disciples and thus became a martyr. Well, or so everyone thought until today. God, I haven't watched History of the World in a long time. History of the World is a great video. We really were in the Abyss, but we're back now. What do you mean by disciples? Since when am I her disciple? Aren't you? You traveled in her party, listened to her preaching, fought evil at her side. I think we learned something from each other. He smiles apologetically. What happened to your horns? I broke them off. The woman touches an uneven snap with her finger. I'm a human, not a demon. No matter what they say, I am a human. Were you called a demon because you're a tiefling? Being a tiefling is only half of the problem. The real problem is this. The more evil you do in your life, the less good is expected of you. If you stole yesterday, you will also steal tomorrow. Isn't that fair? But if everyone treats you like garbage, all you can ever be is garbage. What other choice do you have? And if a thief has horns on their head, well, everyone knows what that means. They're a demon. What else could they be? He used to rob and kill. Got convicted, sentenced to hard labor, escaped and started over. I thought there was no other path for me. If honest people refuse to accept me, I don't owe them anything. I've done too much evil to try to repent. I've lived like a demon in the Abyss, nothing but evil in my past and my future. And then I ran into these guys. I heard them praying for the demon's salvation. Well, at first I laughed, and it hit me. What if I really do have a choice? What if there is something else in life beyond this never-ending nightmare? I spoke with those who'd seen Ember in the flesh, listened to them recite her sermons from memory. And then I broke off my horns. And with that, I broke away from my former life. Thank you for coming back. I'm really happy for you. For all of you. A warm smile lights up the ex-convict's tough, withered face. It is I who must thank you. You brought me back from the Abyss. You brought me back to humanity. No, you haven't even met before. How could I be to thank for you changing your life? Maybe my words helped a little, but you did the most important part yourself. Now go. I wish you luck in battle. I'll come to your aid. Thank you, Commander. With both you and Ember the righteous on our side, we cannot lose. Bless us, O righteous one. I'm not a goddess to dole out blessings, but I wish you success. Ember smiles broadly. Well done, Ember. You've got a cult now. Ember, you has a cult. The Blessed. Shame.
With grace?
Oh, there's my favorite store in Dresden. Right. Are we gonna have more conversations now? Even more conversations to go with? Where are we doing that one then? Where's that happening? Baphomet's Shrine? Yeah, there. Okay. Still gotta do this stuff here, please. So can we please work on this first? And let me get over there. Anyway, is it anyway, hang on. Am I missing something here real fast? Like... Okay, it's just a loop. Fair enough. We're all fatigued. We're gonna go over there. We'll rest up here. Because people are exhausted now. Let's have a rest. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Mulled wine. Scrolls of True Seeing Communal. Actually, before we do that, how are we doing for Scrolls of True Seeing Communal? You have 2 Scrolls of True Seeing Communal. Why do you have... Why are these slightly different? Oh, because this one you made at a far earlier level. I mean, this is cast level 13. What's that? That is Tankard of Free Spirit. No, we haven't been using that in ages. We're not using that in ages. Anyway, so we... Tankard of Free Spirit. This... You could summon that, but frankly I can't be bothered. Although it's probably better than that one. You playing? I played some Kingmaker, not all of it. Barrick's playing Kingmaker in his channel, so I'm kind of following through on that. Okay, let's have a rest then. Let's have a rest. True Seeing Communal. You've got enough True Seeing Communal. Let's make something else. We can do like Mass Icy Prison. 2 mass IC. We can make a bunch of mass IC prisons. Power word kills a bit because it requires people to have very low health. Scroll of Weird, we don't need that either because it's fine. Heroic Invocation, Foresight, Will of the Banshee. Heroic Invocation. That would work. We can make some heroic invocation. Let's make a heroic invocation then. Okay. Rest for 9 hours.
I saw a knight, a young woman, younger than me, but gray-haired, and with a fixed gaze, and I realized she's not going to return from this war, even if she survives.
Neither are we, Cecile. Not you, not me, but at least we'll be able to put an end to this war. So no one else will have to go through this.
Right, good. You failed at cooking. God damn you. Useless. Useless. Man, just quick checking. Yeah, you're solo cooking that. But you know who can. Hey, vey. That's knowledge world. You rolled a 1 on that. God damn you. Right, anyway. Let's go over here. Into the location. Pre-buff. Because there's gonna be fighting involved. You know there's gonna be fighting involved. Right. You get on the horse.
Help where I can.
You get on the boar.
Lend you my aid.
You re-summon the damn. There you go.
We'll make things right.
Get on the Triceratops. Rebuff. This thing can move. Commander! The cleric's rowing on the river rank and the sand is soaked with his blood. Save Melissa! You've been greatly injured. Who did this to you? Markel. He wounded me and threw me into the river. I guess he thought I'd drowned, but somehow I made it back to shore. Perhaps it was old Deadeye himself who helped me, but I could speak to you. The cleric is having difficulty breathing. Markel. But it isn't his fault. He hasn't been himself. The evil of the river has driven him insane. He must be stopped at all costs. But if you can, if at all possible, try to save him too. Look, we have clerics here. We have people who can cast Raise Dead. You need help. No, it's too late for me. I can already hear Erestel's hunting horn. My god is waiting for me. All I ask is that you save my wife. My journey through this world. The cleric can barely speak. He coughs up blood and continues weakly. My journey is over. What happened to you? This village. He's extra plot dead, can't hear that exactly. So beautiful, so peaceful, so many good people living here. But something has been worrying me since the day I came here. I couldn't stop thinking about all the strange rituals in the grove, and all the weird conversations about firstborns being doomed to die. I tried not to think about it too much. If the villagers were not willing to embrace the faith of Erastil, I didn't want to appear judgmental. But I was wrong. I should have trusted my instincts. There's great evil at work in this village. I think... I'm trying to remember. I think at some point they mentioned that only a strong soul can survive the process of being returned to life or something. This is how they flavor that you can't just bring everyone back to life. Some people just don't. Some people wouldn't survive the process. Ironically, when Melissa and I decided to get married, she told me she wanted to do it under the rights of Erastil. I hadn't asked her to do that, but she had already made up her mind. It was entirely her decision. She asked me not to tell Markel about it, and we tried to keep things quiet. I know that if you've been judged by Pharasma, you can no longer be returned to that. You can only be returned to life if Pharasma hasn't judged you yet. But it's also I think you have to be able to survive the process. It's like where the if she's backed up, you can sneak in your rest. Kind of, yeah. We tried to keep it quiet, but he found out about it anyway. Well, he grew more and more gloomy with every passing day. I did not understand what was going on until Melissa finally told me the truth, and something that everyone else in the village knew except for me. Locals perform their wedding rites upstream from the isle on a boat. The bride is supposed to take off her wreath and send it floating down the stream, while she recites a horrible, profane oath that I do not wish to repeat. You see, when she gives away her wreath, she also promises to give her firstborn to the river, body, mind, and soul. It may not happen right away, it may take years, but in the end, the river will always take what belongs to it. And Marco, he's a few minutes older than Melissa. Do you see? The dying man whispers hoarsely. You can hear the anguish in his voice. The people of Chili Creek believe they worship the river, but these rites are not druidic in nature. They are not the rituals of the green faith or the cultic practices of some minor deity. No, this malevolent force, whatever it is, has a physical presence in this world. Markle has lost his mind. His parents swore to him to give him to this monster, and now it has deprived him of his sanity. He took Melissa to the Isle. That's probably where the monster lives, and that's where sacrifices to it are made. A lot of words for Dynamite, absolutely. So the locals sacrifice their firstborns to the river, and the bridal wreath is part of the ritual? Not exactly. The locals are decent people. They don't kill their children with their own hands. The wreath is a sign of obedience. The future parents agree that the river can take their firstborns whatever it wants. It has a right to take their bodies, or their minds. It can summon them at any time and demand services from them. And sometimes, the river exercises that right. There's more. Markel was the firstborn son, the older twin. When he did this to me, he wasn't himself anymore. I believe that the river took control of him. Whatever monster the locals worship has been controlling his thoughts and actions. The weak pay for the protection of the strong. Seems fair to me. Wendog shrugs. One child per couple? The price doesn't seem too high. I am familiar with that particular philosophy. I've read the works of scholars who believe it is the most efficient method of organizing society. I think it would bring maximum happiness to the members of society while demanding minimal sacrifices from them. Unfortunately, all the experimental attempts to apply their theories in practice have either led to rebellions or to mass sacrifices. That is probably just a coincidence. Sooner or later, I'm sure that someone will manage to create a functional utopian society. What must I do to save Melissa? Markel took her to Pikefin. It's an isle in the middle of the river. You can see it from here. Indeed, if you look closely, you can see a small rocky isle, partially obscured by the river mist. Something drove him insane. The evil that has controlled his village for all these years. It lives on that isle. Take one of the boats from the village and set her free. Oh, Jonah, I mean, you could totally heal you, but that's fine. Kill a couple of firstborns is certainly not good enough to be druidic in nature. Your privilege is showing, Journal. It's uglier than your mortal wounds. Save her. The clerk's breath is shallow and ragged. His quivering lips go still, his eyes close, he passes away to his god. Where's my loot? God damn you! I want my loot! Give me my loot! Okay, where's the damn boat? Oh, hi. Oh, is it literally... Really? Okay. Shit, I forgot to do my... I forgot to amp up. Balls. Well, get shat on, son. I rolled a 1. Yay! How much did I almost kill you? I did almost kill you. 9 HP left.
They'll beg me to stop.
That was quick. Can we also finish this off?
Friendship lasts forever.
There you go. Much better. Is that it? Literally it? Oh, or maybe a boat over there. Okay. That would have been very anti-climactic. Okay, they're everywhere. Okie dokie. In which case, we're at max. We're at max now. So can we get a full blue flame eruption? Get the boat of them? Can we get the boat over here? Boom.
Don't fall here. I swear it.
Did they both make? They both made the damn save. Unfortunately, they needed to roll a 2 or less. Fair enough. Sela. Obliterate. 7? Hang on. Praying Shadow. Wait, what? Praying Shadows. DR10/. Fine. Anenio. Not what I wanted to do, but fine. Social.
Begone, fiend!
Be gone, thought.
No match for me. No glory without risk.
Oh, there's another one. Hi. Look, didn't see you there. Hellfire Ring! And you're low. I'm just gonna attack you.
Your time is over.
800. Just yep, chilling in the bush. How much HP have you got left? 3, okay. I take missile. Actually, just making sure you haven't got
Two ideas.
the staff isn't turned on. Good. Right.
This is my time.
What
to
boat? I'm
shine.
assuming it means that boat over there. Nope. Okay. Let's go into. No, not everyone, not just you, Ivu. City Ivu. Villager. Sail to the island. What is more dangerous, the unpredictability of nature or the hostile intentions of another? The violent force hiding on this island is as wild, volatile, and ruthless as the natural world. It also has a cunning intelligence, a devious and vindictive desire to keep away unwanted visitors. As soon as the commander reaches for the oars, the water around the boat turns into a thick sheet of ice that freezes the vessel in place. What will the commander do now? Avoid the hostile magic and watchful gaze of this unseen entity by sneaking into another boat undetected. Stealth plus 59, yes please. Those who rely too much on magic are often defeated by simple, non-magical solutions. The commander sneaks into a different vessel and manages to remain undetected until the boat is safely away from the shore. The commander sets off for the shore in a small rocky isle, but her journey does not go unnoticed. You sure? It seems that someone on the isle does not like uninvited guests. Suddenly, the mist that rises from the surface of the river thickens into a dense cloud of fog. It blinds the commander and obscures her surroundings. Where is the shore? Where is the isle? The fog is so thick that the commander cannot even see the oar she is holding in her hands. What will the commander do now that she is blinded by fog? And close her eyes. Use the force, Chandra. Or lore nature? Or... no. Use the force, Chandra. The sound of running water, the splash of a fish, the wind rustling through the branches of the forest, the sound of a bird chirping on a shore far away. All these sounds paint a picture in the commander's mind that no fog can hide. A light breeze slowly begins to dissipate the cloud of fog. The boat is headed straight towards the island. It will not be long before the commander reaches the black rocky shore of the Pikefin. The rocky isle is desolate and bare. Brugay lichen and a few sparse straggling weeds are all that survive on its black rocky shore. Further inland, their entrance to a cave gapes open like a toothless mouth. Suddenly, a violent gust of wind sweeps out from the entrance of the cave toward the river. The water, which was only calm only moments ago, begins to swell into massive, foaming waves that threaten to smash the boat into boulders along the coast. How will the commander reach the shore? Intimidate the unseen force? Probably. Call out the unseen force that cast a spell and demand to be allowed onto the isle. Throw the anchor toward the coast. Nope. Or use the knowledge roll. Steer the boat through the waves and navigate the rocks with a firm and skillful hand. We cannot fail this. The boat is tossed about relentlessly by the waves. It is flung into the air and nearly dashed onto pieces on the rocks. However, the commander manages to steer her flimsy vessel away from collision and out of danger. The moment the boat touches the shore, the storm subsides as suddenly as it started. It is hard to believe that only moments ago this calm, lazy river was a maelstrom of raging waves and rushing currents. The air is still peaceful. The howling gales and rowing winds have completely subsided. The isle looks calm, but so did the river. Looks can be deceiving. The lichen-covered black boulders along the shore do not look like they have ever been disturbed. It would be easy to assume this isle is uninhabited. There are no bones or traces of any rituals. But after moving further inland, the commander sees Markel's boat. It has been carefully pulled up onto the shore beyond the reach of the waves. Noises can be heard from within the cave ahead. There's a shrill, angry voice, followed by the sound of a woman's scream. Everyone's on the boats. Everyone's on the things. We are in an island. Good. Tier 2 buff. Tier 2 of the buffs. Hell, Tier 3 of the buffs. Trap. Trap. So many traps.
Is there trouble?
Is on that one, please?
Easy. There's something over there.
Disarm that one, please.
No challenge at all. Hey, have a look.
Loot that, please. Disarm that one, please.
Easy. There's something over there.
Go back over here.
Hey, have
Disarm that one. So many traps, Jesus.
There's something over there.
Disarm that one over here.
No challenge at all.
Disarm that one over there.
Easy.
Disarm that one over here.
Easy.
Disarm that one over here.
No challenge at
A bunch up
all.
over here. Really? 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 Are we all out? Nope, Ember's in the damn hole. Ah, god damn it, Ember. Enio's out, right? Enio's over there.
This war must end.
Did you miss a damn trap? You missed a damn trap. It's a Rift of Ruin trap as well, which is bloody annoying. Ember's not gonna fail that check forever because the DC is way too high. Can you just hang on? Can you dispel anything there? Who runs the dispel? You run the dispel, which is unfortunate.
I like you.
The world has suffered enough.
Does anyone else running dispel checks here? Damn it! My buffs are running out.
A simple smile goes a long way. Trust in yourself.
Unfortunately, you're the one who usually does these spells.
Ouch!
All my buffs are just tipping. All my short buffs are tipping out, if not already expired. All of them.
I think
Haste is already.
through this.
Good. You're up again.
We'll
Lovely.
make things right. Soot is restless.
Ember.
I wonder why.
Get on the damn thing. How many buffs are you gonna have to miss from this then? What did we skip? We skipped Burst of Glory. Creature Visit, that's fine. That's fine. No worries about that. Okay, good.
So exciting.
Oh, it's hags. The cave is cold and dark. The ground is covered in fog and an icy current of air flows towards you from the depths of the cave. Water drips from the ceiling and dim lanterns cast grotesque shadows on the walls. All these years, we've been worshipping the three of you? All our prayers to the icy rill? All our sacrifices? Oh gods, and our... I should have guessed. If it was the kids, I should have guessed. And our children. It's been you the whole time? Alessa's huddled in a corner, clasping a withered wreath of glass and flowers to her chest. She looks like she's been crying. Standing in front of her are three horrifying old hags. Markle sits at their feet like a faithful dog. And what's so wrong with us, child? The old woman's skin is even whiter than her hair, and her breath hangs in the air like an icy mist. Her voice is kind, but her gentle words lack sincerity. Beneath her friendly exterior, she's as cold as ruthless as ice. We did not wish to bring any harm to you or your brother, but unfortunately you have not given us what we are owed. Deliver to the river what is rightfully hers, and both of you can leave in peace. You're always too soft, like Lavixia. This hag's voice sounds like a roar of the wind during a storm. Her skin is covered in spidery blue veins, and her eyes flash like lightning. Look, your playing house. What are the hag adjacent classes in this thing? I think is one of the shifter subclasses hag adjacent? I can't remember. Do what you're told, lass. Hand over that wreath or face the consequences. You won't escape us. You can run, but you can't hide from old Latinda. Loreda, like Vixia, my sisters, do you hear me? Do you know what is destined to happen? Must happen? This old woman speaks in a whisper. Her blind eyes are as cloudy as the fog of the river, but she turns and points her finger at you resolutely. Look who has arrived. This is the one whose face was revealed to us in the dark waters. She's arrived already. Well, that is a surprise. The old woman clucks approvingly. Brr! It is right and invited guests, but you are clearly strong, agile, and smart. We appreciate those qualities in a person. Very well. Since you're here, you might as well come in. No? Melissa, are you alright? Commander, Erastil be praised. Those things drove Markle crazy and made him kill my husband. I don't understand what they want. Please save us. So you praise the old stag now, ungrateful child. Who has kept you fed and protected you from every danger? Did your mother worship the old hunter? How about your grandmother, or her grandmother before her? Did they offer him praise? I think not. Markle, what's wrong with you? Lavixia reaches out to give the man at her feet a pat on the head. He's absolutely fine. He's a good boy, an obedient boy. He respects his elders, never talks back, and has respect for his mother river. Isn't that so? Markle's face is contorted in pain. You can see the desperation in his eyes as he struggles against the power that has seized control of his mind. Help me. Save my sister from me. The river will take. The river, it always takes what belongs to her. Ooh, I get a more likely. If I had the damn cooking buff, it would have been a guaranteed success. Who are you? Who are we? Perhaps we are the waves of the river, or the fish in the deep. Perhaps we are the mist in the water. Are we solid ice or a raging storm? Why do you ask the question when you already know the answer? Latinda's eyes stare blindly off at the distance. Haven't we already met between the two shores? My sister is wise, but she likes to speak in riddles. Lavixia's icy blue lips curl into an amicable smile. We are the three maidens of the river, generous to those on the water and revered by those on the land. We will fill nets with fish, we will keep the filth of the abyss away from our people, and we ask for very little in exchange. It's a 90%. Rook, it's me. It's me. I specifically took the always a chance skill on Chandra because I roll ones so often. She gets a 2+ to hit on pretty much every single attack, and I roll ones a disturbingly large amount of times. Ungrateful mortals, Louisa stamps on her feet. And we do everything for them, and what we get in return? Nothing. Instead of being thankful for our protection, these ingrates have started praying to some old bogeyman. Real live hags. Are you actively practicing magic? And you are actively practicing magic. How fascinating. Listen, there's something I need to ask. Why do you always gather in groups of 3? My dude, you were there when I rolled 3 ones in a row. I know. But you also know me. I mean, you know me. And my luck with die rolls. I rolled... like... this is back in chapter 1, but I think I rolled like 3 ones in a row when I needed like 2s to hit situation. Like 3 runs in a row on 3 separate turns to stop like a Minotaur from wrecking face. And I missed 3 times in a row, like 3 turns in a row. Like, there's a specific reason why I took always a chance. Nenu produces a piece of paper and waits expectantly for an answer. The numbers have their magic, and we have our numbers. 2 has a magic of its own. A pair of lovers, a mother and a daughter, or a teacher and a student. 4 make a crowd. That's too close to 5. Bah! No one can really cast spells in groups of 5. 3 is the most powerful number in the world. Sets of 3 are everywhere you look. Everything in the world is either solid like ice, or liquid like water, or fleeting like fog. Every event was, or is, or will be. Every person is either here, or there, or nowhere. The most powerful spells are woven when there are 3. What a curious explanation. But it contains a number of logical and factual flaws. Did you know that there are more than 3 states of matter? Take plasma, for example. I managed to isolate it once. I even held it in my hands. Although not for very long. By the way, did you know that you can determine the event of your burns by... If you know all the answers, then why are you asking us questions? Stop your foolish prattle. It bores us. So you've been deceiving the villagers. They think that they worship the river. They have no clue that they're actually offering sacrifices to 3 hags. Is this deceit? They pray to the river. Are we not the embodiment of the river? They make sacrifices. Do we not accept them? And then when they ask for help, do we not help? Well, that's gratitude for you, mortals. Pfft. We stay awake all night out of a concern for their well-being. We fend off demons so they can feel safe. But instead of appreciating our efforts, they call us liars. If it was up to me, I'd make you... You shouldn't insult us like that. We find your accusations offensive. We're not mortal tricksters pretending to be gods. We are one with the river. The villagers have agreed to pay the price for our help. We offered them a fair bargain. The hag glares at Melissa coldly. This stupid girl decided to cheat us. If anyone here has fallen victim to deception, it's us. So what is actually going on here? I don't know. They did something to Markle. They made him kill Journal, and then they ordered him to bring me here. And now they want... We don't want much, child. Just your wedding wreath. Give it to us, and the two of you can leave in peace. After all, we have protected you from all kinds of calamities. We have provided your village with food. Don't we deserve your respect and gratitude for our gifts? Will you begrudge us the one thing we ask of you? Why do you need it? Lessa wept. Oh, I hear tears. You've killed my husband. I am a widow now. Why do you need my wedding wreath? You can recall Journal's words. When a villagers cast away their wedding wreaths, they promise to give their firstborns to the river. Why would the hags want a widow to complete this ritual? There can only be one answer. Lessa doesn't know it yet, but she must be pregnant with her firstborn child. What did you do to Markil? How have you managed to take control of his mind? How does the river control a leaf that falls into its stream? How does the sky control the fog that rolls off in the water? We didn't do anything. We didn't have to. He's a firstborn, and that means he belongs to us. In fact, he was promised to us before he was born. We kept him alive because we thought he might prove useful. And we were right. The river is patient. She does not need to hurry. She can take what belongs to her whenever she wants. That's right. He belonged to us before he was even born. He'll do whatever we tell him to do. Luda shrieks with laughter. Markle, resist him. Don't let them control you. You must be strong for your sister. Shocking. Absolutely fucking shocking that I roll a 2. Like, it was 100% chance I was going to fail that. You know how this works. It's not even a surprise. If I had the cooking buff because Sealer rolled a fucking 1 to cook, I would have passed that. It would have been unfailable. You see? He is ours. He has belonged to us his whole life. He'll do whatever we ask. Just watch. Markle, kill this uninvited guy. Oh, for God's sake. No, we're not doing this. Fuck this. I refuse. Really? Oh my God. God damn the dice rolls. Like, thing is, and everything else would work. And everything else would have fucking worked. God slutting damn it. Yeah, exactly. 80% fail chance.
So exciting!
Right.
No
You
time for idling.
get on the damn horse. You get on the damn boar.
This war must end. You're a good person. I like you.
Good. Pre-buff. Journal. Bop. 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 Bop.
Adventures are exciting.
Get wrecked, son.
This is my time to shine. Friendship lasts forever.
Maximized. Let's do this. Would have killed him if they hadn't succeeded the saving throw. Oh well. Nenio. I killed 2 of them, only one of them left.
Into the fray.
How much? You're dead. Good.
How cute.
Let's go over here. We'll quick save here. And get the boat. Stealth. Perception. Knowledge. Yep, XCOM'd every single time. Without fail.
something over there.
Okay, let's not do the crazy buffs now that we don't have to do it right now.
Easy.
Make sure we get all the traps sorted before we move on.
No challenge at all. Hey, have a look. There's something over there. Easy. A simple smile.
Oh, for God's...
Hey, have a look. Easy. There's something over there.
What's that one?
No challenge at all.
There.
Easy. Easy. Hey, have a look.
Okay, back ready this day. Is everyone?
No challenge
My
at
will
all.
is resolute.
Right.
Is there trouble?
Ember,
We'll make things
give
right.
me a regenerative sinew, please. Thank you.
Adventures
You
are
fine?
exciting.
Why did that not work? Why did that not work?
Trust in yourself. Am I doing it wrong? Friendship lasts forever.
Can you cast Res on yourself? You can't cast Res on yourself, can you? You can't cast Lesser Resto. You can cast Lesser Resto. You can cast Lesser Resto. Lesser Resto? Lesser Resto. Good. Did that help at all?
World is full of wonder.
Because it's bloody permanent. It's bloody permanent. Jesus Christ! I gotta use full resto.
The goddess protects us.
Yeah, I gotta use full resto on that. Okay, fine. That only works on temporary.
I wonder why.
It just says 2. It doesn't say temporary, but it clearly means temporary. Okay. Right. Let's go over here. Quick save. All the buffs in the world. You skip Blessed Weapon every single time, and I don't know why that is. Right. Let's keep all this stuff. So bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, bap, bap. Okay, now. Let's go for this. Let's try to listen to me. Let's negotiate with the strike a deal. Release Markle and Melissa, and we can find a way to solve this peacefully. The world is big and the sky is high. The water is deep. Who are we to decide? Who are we to judge? What mortals have, what they hold dear, what they are prepared to give. Like for like and measure for measure. What price will you offer? My sister is right. We are peaceful by nature. We do not wish to start a fight. Though you are a landlubber, you have proven yourself out on the river. That pleases us. We will haggle with you, but this is a serious matter. If you want these siblings free, you must give us something in return. What can you negotiate? What can you offer us in exchange for their lives? I don't even think they're trying to trick us. Anyone cheats the sisters will find themselves on the river bottom. I can guarantee an intimidate success. I am the commander of the Crusade. Demons flee when they hear my name. Here is my offer. If you let these people go, I will let you live. Do rivers not have sores? Does water not retreat in the face of a drought? My sisters, can you reject such a generous offer? Oh my, what an important guest. We are honored by your visit. The woman's voice becomes as sweet as sherbet. Why did you tell us this before? Doris says nothing. She just grits her teeth angrily and looks away. Well, a deal is a deal. You can go in peace now. You too, Markle, you've served us well. And you, girl, you should know that you are carrying a child. We wanted to take your daughter from you and raise her as our own, but since we will remain among mortals for now, we will grant her our gifts. I declare that she will be colder than winter and tougher than ice. As long as she banishes all warmth from her soul, no one will be able to hurt her body or break her heart. I declare that she will be wilder than the wind and sterner than the storm. Her thoughts will take wing and soar, and her words will resound like thunder. When she speaks, everyone will listen. I declare that her heart will be wise, and no fog shall enshroud her mind. When everyone else is blinded to the truth, she will find the right way. What? I didn't ask for that. Don't you dare. How dare you cast spells on my daughter? Too late, too late. What's said and done, what is done cannot be avoided. Your daughter will never be a common girl. As long as she does not squander her gifts or form silly mortal attachments, she will eventually return to us of her own free will. But now you should return to where you came from. Farewell. Have a good journey, and may the river be kind to you.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Nope, I'm killing those hags. I am definitely killing those hags. Those hags be dead, yo. I just need to do that without killing Markle in the first place. If they just let her live and just pissed off, it would have been fine. But no, they decided to they wanted to start shit and sneak things. So blah 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 blah. 4, 5, 6. Right. 80% chance. Try again. My little sister. I won't let them. Wait, what is going on? I turn to rebel against this boy. Don't forget, you will belong to us for as long as you live. You cannot get rid of us, no matter how hard you try. We just have to say the word and you will be under our control. Markle grabs a stone from the cave floor and attacks the hag. You hear a disgusting crunching sound as Markle smacks the rock into the hag's arm. The hag shrieks and lashes out at a man, dealing him a powerful blow that causes him to fall to the floor unconscious. Kill them, sisters! No one leaves this place alive! There we go. That's better. Last weapon. It should be fine. Are they immune to fear? Please tell me they're not immune to fear. They're not immune to fear. Oh, bless them. Weird. You have to be immune to fear. You have to be immune to fear. Otherwise this happens. You have to be immune to fear. Or Nenio will just end your existence. Loot time. All those buffs wasted, pretty much. What do you have here? Quarterstaff +4, that's sellable money. Natural armor +4, protection +4, Hag's Demise. This cloth grants its wearer +4 insight bonus on saving throws against hexes and necromancy. Useless. And you have... Okay, just a bunch of money. Some people might want to use the that. You use Mighty Fists for. You using half of the pair, but you got the ring +5. You using natural armor +5. You using natural armor +4, but also gives you a bonus to your reflex and fortitude stuff. Your rings are fine. You're using Amulet of Clarity, and you're using Minutes of Death, which frankly, have that a little more to your AC. Disrespect the hags. This is why Kingmaker's better. I prefer I believe in low-level adventure supremacy. Yeah, I really enjoy Kingmaker. Sorry, I like Kingmaker as well, but I really like Wrath. Yeah, honk. Right. We hit level 18 as well. Damn. Do a quick save here. 318. Right. Social. Welcome to the land of having 18. Again, 18 is not an interesting level. Just get your points and be done. Nothing special. You don't get any extra spells. You get a couple more slots, but that's it. Level 18 is going to be a simple level for everyone. Nenio, you're level 18. Again, doesn't have anything special. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Spells. I mean, you have the only spell of level 9 you ever require. Hey, reloaded. Hey, brother. Brother! How's it going? How have you been doing? Masshold monster, possibly. Masshold monster, and take shades. Why not? We will need to play Space Marine 2 together so we can help brother each other. Brother! Oh, so that is definitely an idea. Ember. You get a hex at this, don't you? Damn. You actually get a hex at this point. What the hell am I going to give you now? I've literally run out of things to give you. Life Giver is basically a free resurrection. Oh, it's Grand Hex's time. Oh, it's Grand Hex's time. I am Pindia. Grand Hex. Who is the Grand? Animal Servant is just get it. You just turn a human or enemy into an animal and rob it of its free will. The spell works as beat shape 2 and is negated with the will save. The transformed creature retains its intelligence score in known languages. If any, the witch controls its mind. The effect functions as a dominate monster, except the creature does not receive further saving throws to resist the hex. Whether or not. Interesting? Interesting. Okay. What else is a Grand Hex? Death Curse? Oh yeah. Will save, then they become fatigued. They become fatigued, exhausted, and then they die unless they fail a fort save. Delicious Fright, major. Hoarfrost is major. Later Rest is grand. It's an undeath to death spell. Life Giver is just resurrection. I like the idea of Animal Servant. It just amuses me somewhat. Successful will save. Wonder what the will save is going to be. Base save bonus. No, never mind. This is the saving throw. I wonder what the DC for that would be. What would the DC for this actually be? It is amusing. It is definitely a save or suck. It is 100% a save or suck spell. They keep their intelligence score and known languages, but basically it's a dominant monster that does not receive further saving throws. It's a save or suck. If they fail the saving throw, they're mine. I have no idea how that works post-combat, but it's still amusing nonetheless. Beast Shape 2. Beast Shape 2. Which is Beast Shape 2? I think Beast Shape 3 is Bear. What's Beast Shape 2? Smaller than Bear, obviously. Do I know what Beast Shape 2 is? Let's find out. No, not here. Do you know what Beast Shape 2 is from the spell book? You might not know Beast Shape 2 because we haven't really picked it up for you. No, you don't have Beast Shape 2 either. What is Beast Shape 2? Come on, quickly find it. We'll skip you for the time being. Okay, so you get Slayer's Advance twice per day. Other than that, nothing. Boop, boop, boop. Your core doesn't change, does it? No, it's level 19. Your core becomes free action. You, Sela, 18. You get a Mercy, don't you? You get a Mercy. Your Mercy's gonna be paralyzed. Boop, boop, boop. In fact, okay, take that. Mercy paralyzed. You done? Then me. What do we get here? We get a Wild Talent, and that's it, I think. A wild talent of some kind. I have no idea what it's going to be. Point. Right, our wild talent. What can you do? You can do Enduring Earth, which is... Nope. Flame Shield? Nope. Jagged Flesh. Kinetic Restoration. Bonus feat for Kinetic Earth. Great Fortitude. Endurance. Skill Focus, Skill Tremor Sense. Adaptation. Cold Adaptation. There's nothing else I'm going to get, right? I'm not getting anything else here. It's not as if I'm like waiting for something else. I'm just not getting anything else here. Nothing's going to get added to the list. The only thing that could get added to the list is improved Great Fortitude and Greater Trip. If I go that far, if I go that way, I'm not using Trip and Great Fortitude. My Fortitude is pretty damn good because my con's pretty damn high. Kinetic Restoration lets me basically heal ability scores with burn, but I don't tend to have spare burn. I don't get spare burn because I just tend to burn it immediately. I mean, maybe Heat Adaptation? Or Skill Focus Persuasion, maybe? Maybe Skill Focus Persuasion? Persuasion. Ember's kind of... Ember and Social have higher persuasion to me. If I get Skill Focus Persuasion, though, that's going to rocket that up. That means don't have to... You know what? Yeah, that'll be it. We'll pick Skill Focus Persuasion. That way I don't have to worry about them too much. Persuasion now becomes 34, which is higher than anyone else. I've got the highest Trickery, the highest Perception, highest Persuasion of the party. And... what is Beast Shape 2? Beast Shape 2. What is the Beast Shape 2 spell going to give me? Leopard. They become a cat. Okay, so he turns someone into a cat, basically. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I am kind of tempted by that, just because it's going to be amusing to do. It'd be very amusing to get that done. It's either Death Curse, which is, again, if you want to say Berserk Effect, clearly Eternal Servant's better, because, okay, Death Curse, oh no, they have to face a will saving throw to become fatigued, and then to become exhausted, and then if they fail a further throw, they die. Whereas Eternal Servant is, if they fail the first saving throw, they immediately don't die, but they swap sides. They become an ally of mine, and they swap sides for which they have no further saving throws. We pick Animal Servant. And your spells here are going to be Cure Critical. Anything else? Communal Mind Blank, maybe. Hold Mass Hold Monster, possibly as well. Heroic Invocation, not a bad call either. But Cure honestly, Cure Mass Critical, we don't need Cure Mass Critical. It's fine. If anything's that bad, it's already gone horribly enough. Whereas if you have Heroic Invocation... Hang on, is this when you actually hit level 9? Yeah, this is where you actually get your level 9 spells. Okay, this is your first level 9 spell. You actually get to use Fiery Body now, if you ever actually wanted to. Oh my god, actually Fire Body will be actually kind of useful for you. Fire Body would actually be useful for you because it increases the DC of your fire spells and gives you +6 to your dexterity. It's an enhancement bonus though, so it wouldn't stack with other things, but it's going to supersede them regardless. There's no fire spell at level 9 other than Fiery Body. Let's see here. You know what? Take a Heroic Invocation because you're going to be buffing anyway, so you can do that. You can do that in a buff. It's also 10 minutes per level, which is full on 3 hours at the moment. It's a full on 3 hours. Good. Let's do some skill book stuff. You get Crusader's Edge. Take a second Crusader's Edge, frankly. Well, you could take a sacred. You could take a eagle's soul as well. It's a round per level. That's a minute per level. Greater angelic. You running angelic aspect? No. You can take a greater angelic aspect. Although you don't really need that so much because Social's doing it already. Holy sword. Well, take Holy Sword. Just take Holy Sword, because your current weapon is not a +5, it's a +3. +4 because of Great Magic Weapon. Holy Sword will give you more than that. It's a round per thing, so that would definitely be a short duration spell, but for the duration of essentially 3 minutes, you have a +5 weapon. Alright, this is you. You don't get anything, you don't get anything. You get what? An extra weird, and you get what? Take a risk of ruin, Rift of Ruin. You have a slot there. Take that as another Great Angelic Aspect. You can take another mass heal. Now you have 2 mass heals. Overwhelming Presence. Good. And level up for the animals as well. You don't need a level up, but you need a level up. Well, you get nothing from that. It's pretty much blank for you. Get your skills up. And you get your skills up as well. Good. Right. We got everything we needed here. Loot that, please. Rabid Rippers. If the word of the enemy pads confirms a critical hit with an actual weapon, the enemy must perform a 42 saving throw. Become hello. That's actually not bad. That's not shabby at all. That is True Seeing. That is Chain Lightning. That is Harm. That is what? Cure Light Wounds Potion. Wow. So anyway, Rabid Rippers. What are you using in your hands? Are you using Claws of a Sacred Beast? Can it be equipped with this character? Really? Oh, knee pads. Oh, if it's knee pads, then no one cares about it. Oh, you can do it. You can't. But you can. What are you currently using? Let's find out then. You deal an additional 1d6 bludgeon damage with critical hits with natural weapons. However, this is whenever you confirm a critical hit, they make a saving throw or they become vulnerable to slashing acid. You know what? Because slashing comes around a lot. Slashing is basically all the weapons, all the damage you do there. The damage that comes out of this is slashing as well. Your damage can be slashing if you're using a glaive. If you're becoming vulnerable to slashing for 3 rounds, it means there's a lot of damage that can come out of these two in 3 rounds. Dragons have knees. Apparently not. Apparently they do not have knees. They have hands. Apparently they have hands. Right. Ooh, there's more lootables? There's more to loot? There is more to loot. Right. Get the hell out of Dodge. Let's go talk to everyone. Someone's not an animal. Oh, they leveled up. They hop off their animals and they level up. Because the animals level up. I was gonna say, did they even get to attack us? Like, no, they didn't get to attack us specifically because Nenio exists.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
City Creek. You have to they'll have to work hard now, but no more relying on hags. Thank you for saving us from those monsters. I didn't think I was going to survive. And Markel, I thought I'd lost him forever. Sister, forgive me. I have no excuse for my actions. It's not your fault, I guess. Those hags were controlling your mind, weren't they? They would have never ensnared me had I not been such an easy target. I really did not like Jurno. I was against your marriage. The hags used that to control me. Les looks down. After a while, she answers softly. I don't know if I'll ever really be able to forgive you, but you're the only family I have now. Swarm path immediately. What are the two of you going to do next? I will bury my husband in the ground, and then I'll leave I'll go wherever the wind takes me, as long as it's far away from this river. I never want to see this place again. We're experienced travelers. We'll be fine wherever we go. We'll head along the southern river toward the river kingdoms, and we'll find somewhere to settle. Did you tell the villagers the truth? Did they know they've been worshipping hags this whole time? I did, but they don't believe me. Lessa casts a glance towards the village and shakes her head bitterly. They don't want to believe the truth. They say it must have been a nightmare, or that Markel drank too much. They come up with a dozen different explanations because the truth is too terrible to bear. They'll keep practicing their right. I wouldn't be surprised if another nasty creature comes to live on the Pikefin in a couple of years. I'm sure there are plenty of vile things who will gladly play on these villagers and accept their sacrifices. I can't live among those people anymore. Markel, are you free from the evil influence of the hags? I am. The hags are dead. I am my own man now. Thank you. Lessa, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. I loved him so much. I thought we had a life ahead of us. She wipes her eyes. Do you still not understand why they wanted your wreath? Lessa, you're pregnant with Jernal's child. I'm having a baby? Lessa runs her hand over her belly pensively. And I was right not to give them my wreath, no matter how much they insisted. If I had handed it over, who knows what they would have done to my baby. It makes me shudder just thinking about it. Well, goodbye. Yes, I'll pray to Erastil for you every day. Here, take this. This is an old family heirloom. I don't know how many generations it's been in our family, but now I want you to have it. Take it as a sign of my gratitude. I hope it will help you on your path to victory. Thank you for everything. Bye! What did they give us? Clothes, I guess? Lore Master's Robe. A +3 insight bonus on all knowledge and lore skill checks, as well as a +2 on reflex saving throws. Hello. Is that going to be useful for you, Nenio? Whenever the wearer of this robe casts a spell that forces the target to make a fortitude saving throw, do you see that? Nope. See, that is way more useful as that spell. What are you using as clothes? You're using Robe of Fire. Again, very useful for you. What are you using as robes? Yep. You can take that. It gives you a bonus to your lore religion, or your knowledge religion, or whatever. Your lore religion, actually. Lore religion, which is going to do. Like, I think Nenio would make the most use out of it, but Nenio really likes that robe. Like, that robe is really good for Nenio, making that fortitude saving throw a little bit harder for everybody. And the +2 on your spell resistance overcoming. No one gives a crap about the concentration checks, and spell resistance is a bit meh anyway, but the first two things are vital for you. Right. That's this bit. That's that bit done. What time is it? Okay, you can do a little bit more. Yeah, you have 2 masks, right? We have 2 masks? Yeah, we have 2 masks. We have Circle Mask and Darkness Mask. Okay. Nenio, aren't you expeditiously retreating? Okay. So we can't teleport. We can teleport. Oh yeah, did we rest? We must have rested. In which case, we will teleport to... we'll teleport to... Can you teleport to Treasonholm? No, we cannot. Hang on. We can't? Treasonholm, haven't you got a teleport circle? You don't. Nor can I build you one. Huh. It might actually be... Do I actually upgrade you now? I don't know, how long? 10 hours, 51 minutes, okay. Manage. Ah, did we fuck up? We might have fucked up. Not completely, but we might have screwed up slightly in that, okay, Art of War is done. That's done. So we've leveled up our diplomatic corps, we've leveled up our military department. Development, economy, religious feast, preachers, return as mountain kings. Diplomacy. Diplomacy also is also relics, right? Yeah, it's also the relic stuff. Honestly, this is 7 days. Let's do that. Let's do that. Anything else we can do? No, so not as such. Everything else there's read out. Nothing there. Okay. What I want to see is like, I think we used to have the one that you upgrade like an outpost to. Oh, we can. There it is. Trees and home. Where's the closest teleport from here? It's Camp on the Ferry, isn't it? That's a teleport circle over there. So if you wanted to go over here, Camp on the Ferry and swing around. Can we swing around there? No, we can't even go around the top. Okay, we'll do that then. We'll swing around the top. Teleport to Camp on the Ferry. Oh, this pillar is full. That's convenient. Let's go to Baphomet's Shrine, because Ember's with us anyway, so. We all rest before there. Pillar is full. Random encounter. Stealth succeeded. We are not tired, are we? No, we're not tired. Was the thing good? We'll rest anyway, so we'll do that right now. So, a sneaky unhallowed Bodak, some ghoul clerics, and a white brawler. The Bodaks are not actually the ghoul clerics are not anywhere to be seen. Okay, are we? Okay, this is not a. Okay, so just blast you. Nenio, we can't use weird because they're undead. You know what, Nenio? You don't tend to do this very often, so you don't get the chance to do this. So here, be a brass dragon. Ivu now has like. Damn it! Sorry, Ivu. Sela. You can't charge anyway, so go and charge the Bodak.
Guide my blade.
Move up there. Amber, Firestorm. They're all alight, pretty much. Yep. Did I kill a ghoul cleric somewhere? No. One of them ghoul clerics is actually. Oh, you were out of the range. Social. Actually, no. This can go back there. That's correct. That's not wrong. Searing light. So cast Searing light does 1d8 damage per 2 cast levels. Undead creatures 1d6 damage per cast level. So you did 3 damage because of Ring of Sacred Touch. Then you did 10d6 and you rolled a 36. So it's about evens, really. Because the average on that is 3.5 times 10. So you rolled about average on that roll. Right. Me again. Goodbye. Nenio. Move over here real fast, because I want to try something out with you, because you are, in fact, you're a massive fucking brass dragon now, so you should be able to breath weapon. There. That'll do. Nice. Hi, Nenio. Really, is that a brass dragon? Is that really a brass dragon, Nenio? Really? That's not. That doesn't look very brassy to me. I'll be honest with you. That looks more silver, if anything. Ivo, just charge it. Ivo, are you on the wrong? You are. There you go. Turn that on. Never turn that off. Why do you keep turning that off? Let's see over here. Waves of Ecstasy. You can go a Mass Moderate. Cure Critical. There. Then we'll have Cure Light. Cure Moderate. Exalt Break Enchantment. This is the Death Wards. Resto. Cure Serious. This was it. Resto. Do you have a lighter resto too? Hey, Barrick.
Reporting for duty.
No, you just have resto. Greater resto has resurrection as well. Freedom of movement, prayer, spell resistance, serenity. Take my love, take my land. Heal, greater dispel magic, chains of light. Whatever, you have some spells you can cast. Take my firefly. Right, so we keep moving. We'll eventually... Ember's encumbered. Stop! Hammer time. Or rest time, at least. Rest up. Please, for the love of Jibbity Cricket, do that roll correctly. Hang on, before we did it, did we actually get a scroll for heroic invocation off this? We did get a scroll for heroic invocation off this. You have a scroll for heroic invocation now. Oh, and what do you got here? You got, that gives you, increases your spell slots, definitely you have to keep that. That is lesser maximize, lesser extend. Honestly? Scroll for heroic. And... Mass Ice Prison. Icy Prison... Oh, sorry. Icy Prison. Do you not have a scroll of Mass Ice Prison then? Well, that solves that problem then. Scroll of Mass Ice Prison, please. Mass Icy Prison.
I am continuing my efforts to identify and record Paladin curse words. Hey, Paladin girl, I covered your armor with soot.
You're like a little kid. I can't get upset with you, let alone swear at you. Come over here. Help me clean this armor.
Poor Nanio. Damn it! The DC was 10. Alf. Right. Let's go solve this problem then. Ooh, hang on. Before we do that, enough time has definitely passed. Crusader Army 1 sits in a shy. Crusader Army 2 took to Silverhill. Right, okay. Grab the shield bearers, the marksmen, the hedge knights. You have the Yamazata. You have none of these things here. You could potentially get. You know what? Grab the church guards. Why not? Ooh, you're out of money. Okay. In which case, how much money do you need for this? 43 times. Okay. 40 times 400 is what? 100. Oh, you need plenty. Okay, let's grab 20,000. Yeah. There you go. Take that. Research. Go fast. Curiousers. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money on this, aren't we? Damn. Another 20,000. Take some curiousers. And nothing else of any use here. Some light cav. What I wanted stuff to is stuff to add to this. You could grab more curiousers, but frankly, we'll be fine. So, Texture Protectors. So, Crusader Army 1. You know, the Shy Boys again. And Crusader Army 2. Protectors. We'll put archery back here with like you, and you there in the middle. Kind of. You're a bit of a mess, frankly. Right, okay, so Shy Boys, let's start attacking places, shall we? Because we definitely can wreck face. There's 11 over there. 8 over here. You know what? Start working your way over here. Teleport the target army there. Charge. What a beautiful son curious to have. I know. Let them flee. We win. Do you level up? Not quite, but we're so close. The Crusaders are not only ones fighting against the World Wound. After insurging the encampment, the soldiers concluded that there was a setup by a group of mammoth lords that consisted of representatives of different clans. They wandered too deep into the demons' territory, got ambushed, and made a defensive stand. The demonic plague claimed them one by one. Camp of the mammoth lords has been found somewhere. Go deal with the army over here. Let them flee. Fight battle. Accept that. Increase some finance points. A group of renegades who tossed away the Crusaders' oaths and bent their knees before demons fought fiercely till the very end. They knew that there would be no mercy for them. Nearby, the soldiers have found a rich gold mine packed with slaves. Demons used to buy that's what the demons used to buy the loyalty of former Iomedes warriors. The hole in the ground full of shiny metal. Level up. You're now level 13. Offensive training 2, defensive training 1, and extensive infirmary 1. Offensive training 2. And a guaranteed ability of slow. Okay. Let them flee. A bunch of that. Accept that. Energy points found. Having dumped the plague courses in a heap, the Crusaders pour oil on them generously and set them ablaze. Good. Let's deal with that army over there. That army is probably going to want to fight us, actually. Yay! An actual fight. An active fight. What do we have here? 800 barbarians. 77 witches. So what do you care? So the witches are ranged units, right? Quarterstaff. No, you can cast spells though, so it's definitely problematic. Blood Ragers, Tempest Strike, you can hit hard. Other than that, meh. Whereas let's kill the witches then. 29k damage. And you get to go again? Oh, that's fine. Then we'll thin that herd. We'll thin that herd down. 195. We can not quite kill all of these, which will happily wait for a while. Let them move up first. Yama Azata. Move up. Tempest Strike. Okay, fine. Move over there. 15 to 50. Yep. Swing you there. And not get from attack from the attack from like here. Not attack from there. Attack from here. Oh, you can't. No. Oh, you can't actually get there. Okay, they've got an area of effect thing. Fine enough. Oh, get to go again. That's nice. We'll go over there. That'll do. And obliterate. Marksman, strong. Okay. Good. We got a treasure. We got a ring of chaos. +4 ring of deflection and a continuous movement. Oh, that's actually not bad. I think Dayron can do that. No, Dayron's lawful evil. Never mind. Ring of Chaos. Continue. Can we use that? We're using a Ring of Protection +4. Ring of Chaos is specifically better than that. There you go. Continuous freedom of movement effect on that. That'll do. You got a ring of deadly swing and ring of evasion. Do you need a ring of evasion? Really? Do you get evasion naturally? I don't think you actually get evasion naturally. Can you get evasion via your Slayer talents? Can you combat trick evasion? I don't think you can. If you could, that'd be amazing, but I don't think you can. You can get improved evasion, which is... Can you actually get evasion? I don't think you actually can, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's that sorted out. How much movement do you have left? And you're done. Fixed Protectors, do you want to move somewhere? Is there anywhere you want to start attacking or being somewhere else? Start gaining some experience. You're kind of low level. 9s are over here. You haven't got the damage to deal with 9s, unfortunately. There's some 8s over here. You know what? I'm gonna give you another week to gather some more strength. You need more damage. You have no damage. Right, anyway, back to us. Back to Baphomet's Shrine. Let's sort this out. Let's finish up Ember's questline. I see them. Look, there they are. A demon. And Toil is there too, standing right in front of him. She doesn't seem scared at all. Bring them to me. Lord Baphomet will be pleased, especially after he sees the blood of the apostates. Oh yes, mighty Thasgarod. Did you really think you could just walk away from the cult? You belong to us forever. No one will save you now. Not gods, not people, not even your weak little preacher. These poor Templars continue to serve Baphomet. They do so many terrible things and don't understand that they can stop at any time. They still don't understand even when people who manage to mend their ways are standing right in front of them. They must be very stupid. Let's go over there, Chandra, hurry. The redeemed knights can't hold out for long. They need our help. And these stupid Templars, how can I make them see that they are wrong? You still hope to persuade the Templars to repent? I don't want anyone to die. Each time we have to kill someone, that's not a victory, but a defeat. We lost someone who could have become our friend. I know this is war, and killing is a part of war, but I'll save every person I can. There's a warm glow in Ember's eyes. She radiates goodness, but also such steadfastness that it's clear few people will find the words to contradict her. Forward, slaves of Baphomet. Prove to the master they are worthy to serve him. Hold on, redeemed. Don't take a single step back. We have no right to lose this battle. Ember taught us to win despite fear and despair, and the situation is scary and desperate beyond belief, right? That means it's time to win. Don't give up. We're on our way. Pause. You
No time for idling.
get on the horse. You
Let me help.
get on the boar. You
You're a good person.
get on the
I
Triceratops.
like you.
Go, buffed up. Oh, Lord Baphomet, smite these pitiful freaks. Dude, we fucking killed Baphomet. Baphomet's fucking dead, yo. Baphomet, poor old Baphomet, do you really hear us? Then I beg you, stop making these good people hurt others. Baphomet, hear our words. We mean no harm to you or these good people. Enough of war. Let us pray together for peace. Are they praying for Baphomet's salvation? Or have they gone insane? Or have I been the insane one all this time? Oh, only the Nalfeshne is an enemy. Cool. Ivu? Go shit on that Nalfeshne, please. You can charge the Nalfeshne, charge the fucking Nalfeshne. Okay, so can we just share? Oh, I forgot to fucking set up my bloody. Fine.
Away, you rascal.
Get shit on. 544 damage, yo. Lunchtime. That's done on mortal flesh. Oh, hello. With a carefree smile, Ember waves at the demons. I remember you. We met in the Purple City. She looks at one of the demons, a frail-looking creature whose horns have been broken off. How are your wounds? All healed up? It's that lunatic from Illusionera. Remember that crazy mortal who preached to us? Yeah, it's her, all right. You know what? Go ahead and slit my throat. Eat me. Do whatever, but I'm not going to kill her. Come and join our side. Let's put an end to this war together. That's right. Demons, mortals, we can all be friends. The warrior's face reflects her inner struggle. With a deep breath, she finds enough strength to smile at the monsters. That's true. Reject evil and we'll accept you as our friends. She's right, you know. What's the point of all this never-ending slaughter? Keep fighting the whole world if you want, but I'm done. Screw this invasion, screw the world wound, and screw Baphomet twice over. Are you crazy? I'm gonna make you wish you never said that. Go on then, kill me. Life in the abyss is no life at all. The girl was right. Better to live 5 minutes among mortals than return there with you scum. Peace with mortals. Down with Baphomet. Friends, thank you. We won't let anyone hurt you. Thank you, little preacher, for opening our eyes. The demon turns to her former allies and bares her teeth. Well, who wants to be the first to attack the demon crusader? Not quite the first demon crusader, but it's close. Chandra, can you just wreck on them again, please? I don't think I can get close enough, unfortunately. Move up to there. At which point you can still cast... Oh, buff all your Flesh to Stone shenanigans. You have to gather powers. If I turn that off, it's still going to cost a munch, an arm and a leg. So, for Instrument of Freedom on the Calav... are you enemy? You are an enemy, okay. Templar! Did you just cast... Oh, you stupid. Nenio? Nenio. I have a heckin' concern, Nenio. Are you gonna hit the enemies? Because weird will do wonders here if you don't hit the enemies. I think I'm watching an healthy episode. That's 3 of them dead. Oh, that's one of them dead, 2 of them stunned because they failed a saving throw. Stern Hand. Well, those are two are currently stunned, so wreck this one. Social. You can't charge that far. Fine. Mythic Greater Calabax Road. Okay.
Begone, fiend!
Widdly, 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 widdly. Fun. Sela.
Into the fray.
Attack.
The light.
Thank you.
Take you.
Get close enough to be able to attack somebody, please. So you're gonna use a Slayer's Advance. Move over there. Swing at you. Ember, move up, please. Firestorm. Nope, Firestorm hits too many friendlies, does it? No, it doesn't seem to. Thankfully. Yeah, that works. Catch two of them catch a satellite too. Chandra, okay, we're now in the correct position. Can we just wreck your face?
Your time is over.
Yep, you're dead. Did you just killed your own Templar. You killed your friend, buddy. Silly thing. You also dealt damage to Ivu and Sela. Stop it. Nenio, move up here again. Marilith, you know what? Cast that one. You're dead. Stop it! Ivu, can you move? You can't move any damage, fine.
I will bring
You get tripped! Good night, son. If you're tripped, you're wrecked.
The inheritance.
There's way too many attacks of opportunity here. Let's keep going. Stop! The elf's sonorous voice echoes over the battlefield. All present, Crusaders, Templars, even demons lower their weapons and turn to her in surprise. Listen to me. I was born the year this war began. I knew nothing about it, but my father told me that good people were going on a crusade to save the world from demons. So we went too. Then my father died, but it wasn't demons who killed him. He was killed by some good knights who thought we were cultists. Stupid, right? Ember laughs, but tears roll down her cheeks. Since then, I've watched for many years good people die stupidly in this stupid war. They die from disease, from hunger, from weapons. They kill each other because demons order them to, or out of suspicion, or out of fear. Meanwhile, demons keep coming here from the abyss, and what do they get? A scrap of a wasteland and a quick death at the end of a crusader's sword? The whirlwind has brought no good to anyone. Not the crusaders, not the cultists, not the demons. So let's close it, all together, and finally end this war. Don't listen to this mortal fool. Bring me her head. We don't have to fight, demon. Repent and come to our side. Don't be ridiculous. Come on, does anyone need me to repeat my orders? I'll devour the soul of anyone who dares raise a weapon against me, and I'll start with the traitors. I will no longer serve you. Curse you and your Baphomet. Down with Baphomet. Down with the Templars. If we die today, we die as crusaders. I will devour your bodies and souls, and I'll start with this little piece of fluff. With a baleful glare at Ember, the demon raises his hands, and a ball of ghostly flame starts to form between them. Get your paws off her, you scaly filth! Emerging out of nowhere, Nocticula moves a finger, and the demon starts writhing in pain. She glances around the battlefield with interest. So what do we have here? The preaching of a barefoot little beggar stops the battle and makes sinners repent and turns demons to the side of good. How very interesting. I confess, girl, your words fail to impress me in Illusionera, but your deeds, they are intriguing. The demon lord glances at the redeemed demons. Hey, you rebels, what does this mean? Do you fear this tiny mortal more than Baphomet, Descari, and all the other demons of the Abyss who will be displeased by your betrayal? No, Lady in Shadow. The voice of the demon is quiet but firm. We are not afraid of her or them. We are no longer afraid of anything. We've been afraid our entire lives, but this mortal girl has healed our fear. Kill us if you want, but we will no longer follow anyone's orders. The demon frowns, expecting a punishment that never comes. Nocticula looks at you thoughtfully. It's not often I come across things I do not understand. Would you be so kind as to explain what this girl thinks she is doing? She's as much as mystery to me as she is to you. She already explained everything to you. Remember what she said to you the last time we met? I recall a great deal of crying and sniffling, with some incoherent rambling about the sobs. What exactly was that supposed to explain to me? You there, child. What is all this supposed to mean? How do you make these hardened scoundrels, these blasphemers and murderers with blood dripping from their hands, repent? What even makes demons who scarcely crawled out of the abyss take your side? The Redeemer Queen, hello. Thank you for protecting me. Ember smiles and waves at Nocticula, who recoils. Why are you asking? You already know the answer. You're just afraid to accept it. Don't be afraid. What nonsense. First, don't you dare call me by that idiotic nickname. Second, I am afraid of nothing. Third, please do not think of me as your personal bodyguard from now on. The only reason I didn't allow him to burn you was because I wanted to understand what was going on here, and interrogating a pile of ashes would be a trifle inconvenient. You don't seriously think that your sickly sweet whining would make me relinquish my demon lord throne, do you? You already know the answer, Redeemer Queen. I see you are not the same as you were in the Purple City. You've changed. In the name of all that is unholy, the demoness rolls her eyes. What was I thinking? What kind of answers could I expect from this feeble-minded creature? Nocticula, why did you come here? I asked myself that same question. I think I wanted to understand why hardened murderers and bloodthirsty demons suddenly started eating out of this insane beggar's hand. But what's the use in trying to understand the ravings of a lunatic? The only reward for my curiosity was a headache. So, how did you know what was going on here? I have eyes everywhere, and I keep a close watch on you and your gang. I knew it. You sent your friends to look after me and keep me from harm. I had a feeling they were protecting me. Protect you? Who do you think you are, you mortal idiot? If you want, go ahead and jump off this cliff head first. I won't lift a finger to save you. But you've already saved me, just now. For the first and last time in your short, meaningless life. So that's your new title? The Redeemer Queen? The next person who calls me that risks becoming acquainted with my collection of torture implements. Well, since you're already here, perhaps you could help us win the battle? As if. Do your own fighting. The contemptuous snort Nocticula disappears. Ember happily claps her hands. Good queen! She pretends not to understand, but she understands everything. Her laughter is interrupted by a growl of the demon who has finally recovered. Looks like everyone's brain has finally melted. It doesn't matter. I am alone and strong enough to devour you all. Glory to Baphomet. Death to mortals. I fucking love Ember. Ember is so good. Ember is amazing. Oh my god, did they just fail? Oh, they did, didn't they? Oh, bless, they failed the Unfractal Presence. Oh, hello. Mythic Blood Resurrector. Okay, Maivu, they're all enemies here, right? They are, okay, good. Move over here. Move over here. Actually, what can we cast? Can you cast anything interesting? You have interesting spells. You can cast Waves of Ecstasy. We could ways of ecstasy them. You know what? Hell yeah. Let's cast Waves of Ecstasy on you. Cast Waves of Ecstasy. That doesn't quite get that gets everyone. Cast it. Who failed? Fails to overcome this one. Okay, so the Templar failed saving throw. Okay, the main demons were not pierced. Fine. You, however, don't have that issue. Just straight up Firestorm the pair of them. That kills the Templars. Does some damage to the rest of them. Tazgrod takes about, what, 95 damage, 95 damage, 95 damage. There's a lot of them. A full 100 damage to you. Right, Ember, done. Templar. Oh, you're super duper low damage. You have, what 1 HP? 2 HP. Huh. Okay, so we're going to cast straight up Tazgrod. You're going to get Mark of Justice. At which point we will just go in there and swing at you. Corey and Ember. Can you just wipe out the Merilith, please? Was that feasible? I know you do this. Swap that for that. Put a eruption there. It hits everyone. It's probably not going to kill. It'll kill the Templar, but it won't kill the rest of them. But it'll do damage. Do like. Sula's been bad sound. Sula's been awesome. Sula's been sweet. Social. Tazgrod's almost down. Get in there and wait and swing at Tazgrod. Oh, get wrecked, son. You're down, right? You're down for the count? Manio. We're just gonna go ahead and you know what? That's you down. She succeeded the will saving throw. She needed to roll. She rolled a 20, that's why. Blood haze. Okay, hang on. So what actually happened there? Let's go back all the way. That's weird. Overcomes the spell resistance. She makes a saving throw. She needs to roll 20 to succeed. Yes, she needed to roll that 20 to succeed. And you failed the will saving throw because you literally couldn't pass it unless you rolled a 20. Oh, and you failed the saving throw as well, but you get to come back. You died. Hang on. Who didn't die to that? Oh, Tazgrod was already down. Okay, in which case, what's your AC, Tazgrod? 43. I'm currently hitting 4. I'm currently attacking you with 33 plus. So if I turn that off, it goes up a bit more. 38. There you go. Start swinging. Not quite dead, but loads of strength. Load of strength reduced. Then goodbye, Tazgrod. All that's left now is you, Merilith. Hellfire Ray. Good point. What did Tazgrod actually do? Blood haze makes your blood boil, making you fat. I guess the buff. What did you actually use on us? Some kind of breath weapon, regular breath weapon. Couldn't tell what it was. A Vavaka can breathe out 60 green fire seems to rise in coal. Compressed cancel souls of Vavaka consumed. Take damage. Evil creatures take half damage from breath weapon. Good creatures that fail get staggered for 1 round. Good creatures that failed reflex save from Vavaka staggered for 1 round. Neither creature that failed reflex save from Vavaka will succeed a DC 30 or take Desna damage. Immediately after the Vavaki spells the screen fall for the waiting flames flow in reverse into the demon's gullet, open maw. The spell restores 1d8 hit points to the Vavaki for each creature that's damaged by this breath weapon. Did anyone actually lose wisdom to this that's not an animal? I don't think anyone actually lost wisdom to this. Possibly one of the animals did, but don't think so. Good. Ember, you're dead. You done that? Okay. Merilith.
Into the fray.
Done. Something I have over here. Didn't hear what that was. So
It all worked out so strangely. We've killed many people. We've saved many people. These knights came here to kill each other, but instead, they became friends. Everyone is praising me, but I know I did nothing special. I just reminded them of something they already knew. And those demons, back in the Purple City, they laughed at my words, but I saw they were listening. I believed they would one day remember my words and understand them. And it happened. If humans can stop being evil, so can demons. Even demon lords like the Redeemer Queen.
The Redeemer Queen? So you think that it takes us on the path of good?
Of course. She is very proud. She'd never say it out loud. But I see that she has changed. You know, I pray to the demon lords every day and ask them to come to their senses. Descari and Baphomet don't listen to me, but she's different. I know she hears everything. Maybe one day, not soon, but one day, she will get out of the abyss.
What'll happen to the Redeemed Brotherhood next?
Their numbers will increase. They will be joined by new people who have mended their ways. Good people who still think they have been abandoned and have no choice but to be evil. They'll help each other get out of the abyss, and they'll defeat those who have chosen to stay there. The Redeemed Knights want me to go with them, to teach and guide them. But I'll stay where I'm needed most, with you. These good knights think they need me, but they managed even when they believed I was dead. My words have shown them the right path, and that's good. Now they can save each other and themselves without me.
Please explain this to me. How did you manage to get an entire squad of cultists to repent?
They weren't really cultists. They were good people who just got confused and started to think they were cultists. I just reminded them who they really are.
Well, another battle's behind us. Time to prepare for the ones ahead.
Wait, what do you think? About me? About these nights? About everything that's happened?
Your father would be so proud of you, I think.
My father. He was good. You would have been
See you, Rook.
friends if he
Sleep
hadn't
well.
died.
Good night.
So many people I've loved have died. You're not going to die, are you? You've always been there for me. When I was scared and when I was doubtful, you supported me. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be long dead. Thank you.
Well, you're not wrong there. At least you stopped being meat by me saving your life, so. Well, that's probably Ember's questline done. Bunch of loot. We have here Marilyn's swords, Asgard gives his long spear, and a breastplate. Really? Wow. Not even a special breastplate? Shame.
With grace?
Utter shame. We done? We are done. Collect everything. Okay, so we've done a couple of quests. Several more. Yet to go. We've done a couple more, but several more still to go. We gotta go. We have to do the Nightmares. We gotta go to the Bladesmith's workshop. We have to go to is the main thing you have to do now. We have to go to the Ineluctable Prison. You gotta go to the Valley of Temples with Wendu. We gotta go to Polaris Fall. We gotta go to the Hell Knight's Outpost with Regil. We might do that tomorrow. That's close enough to base. I can just make my way home, can't I? How far are we from home? Day and 30 now. That's fine. We'll walk it. We'll walk it back. Although, hang on, pause before we think. Like, I need to work on my logistics as well. I need to work on the logistics. There's an issue here. Like, everything else we gain by just doing stuff. I need to build stuff to have logistics to work with. So, like, what other buildings do we want to make? We can make, like, we have Gloomy Gorge. Build. We can't do full. We can't put the very Bastion. I'm assuming there's gonna be more places we can take over here. I mean, these castles and stuff that we can take. Can't put the Mammoth Lands outpost. Ah, that's there it is. Okay, manage that. We'll start building stuff here as well. Build. We'll build the archery range. We'll build the spellcasters lot. No, we'll build the stables. We'll build a supply center. And I need 900, so can I buy... I've got 817, so I need what? $83? 3 and that is 10, yeah, 83. No, wrong one, damn it, 83 of this stuff. There you go. And we'll build a Garrison Hall of Champions. Can you not? Is it too small? This might be bigger. This might be bigger. We can definitely afford it. It might be a size issue. In which case, we'll keep it that way. Oh, in which case, damn it. I think it expands this way. If it's a 4x4, if it's a 2x2, I have to put it here. Was it Garrison Stables? Fine. Annoyed by that. Garrison Stables, put that there. Oh, to be fair, I think it's 135.79. Oh, good. It kept the same stuff. It's clever. Okay, it's clever. If you sell it, you can buy it again for the same price as you sold it for, so you're allowed to move it. That's clever. Okay, there it was being clever. I think that might be, if that's a 3x3, a 2x2, this is going to expand down this way, which means I can put it there. Okay, done. That's that one. I guess as we capture more places, we'll build more things, and that'll drive our logistics value up. I can also finish the DLC. The DLC is also ongoing. Don't wait. Hang on. J. Yeah, the DLC is also ongoing. We might do some more DLC tomorrow as well. Enter. Back to the Citadel. Have a rest. Have a sleep. It'll do paperwork. Oh, God, this council. I forgot about the fucking councils. God damn it. There's councils to be done. Shrine. That's when we're leaving the shrine, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll do this. We'll do this tomorrow. I'll go load that. We'll do the fighting afterwards. That's just before we leave, I think. I should have saved. I'm a fool. Chat, you should have told me to save. How dare you? Okay, that's just before we leave. So save here. I'll be back tomorrow. I need to go get a bite to eat. I was late getting back and I still haven't eaten, so I'm actually bloody starving. Let's see who is around at the moment. Or raidage. But yeah, thank you for joining me this tonight. Sorry I was a little bit late. Sorry I wasn't around on Wednesday. I was dealing with some stuff, which is mostly improved now, thankfully. No one's actually currently live. Oh, that's a lie. That is a complete total lie. Deuce is live, so go raid Deuce. We'll go raid Deuce, and I will catch you all tomorrow, but we will carry on with more Pathfinder. I know that next weekend is Easter, so I'm not going to be around next weekend. Next Friday and next Saturday, I'm not here because I'm going to be with family for Easter weekend. Just be aware, that is properly planned, and I'm not around here next Friday, next Saturday, because I'm going to spend the weekend away. But I should be back on Monday. If I'm here tomorrow, I should be back on Monday, should be back on Wednesday with more V Rising. But yeah, take care of yourselves, folks. I will catch you all next time. Have a good one. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.